Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Papa Usimedia 9 Pepe High Unity Radio 103.9. Abuja ya mamu nyina chema mu akwaba ya jiri so Nyankopon twedi ampon basafana dum ti ho ye sana yenso ye ho ye. The much awaited show Unity Radio is back. On Anopa Bosuo on Unity Radio is back. And I share my boy and they diso yababetenase and na yebedi Ghana honkomo as usual as we've always been doing on our morning show Unity Radio's Anopa Bosuo with your man Punash now. Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempeme Hoasem is also here in the studios. And I have a chance for me a new pet. Basically, we have other news I had mamo. Now you had the upset of same-sex marriage, any lesbianism, ni LGBTQ one eye. The whole summer peer or Ghana. I suffer for bebre domo anu tum and for bebre so kasa home. Ebimusu he put pressure on Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, the president of the Republic of Ghana. Ebimukrasi Nanado Nama Ghana, Eba Ghana because of interview be okoye way back in Canada. And some na and I bet them come up now. I share election petition so kakra Sammy Gyamfi say we are seeing now disappointed because of the way a Ghana Supreme Court won't handle a election petition. I Unity Radio 103.9. Anopa ya tena say adiju medie broadcast big olubuta mabre hair salon tayechi anochi chrome restaurant so boy enchido rich way auto school open driver's license how him say ho na obeko ono dan chance so down auto repairs so boy enchido mbeko we nyina da roman na ya tena say adiju medie bro hi Unity Radio 103.9. It's been long away, we've been long away from the microphone, but thank God we are back doing what we love doing. So I crowd wa utie the bacha wa utie me na no baby na we deliver na we drive around na udu baby na radio na chichire na unya wa kam a best way obetumi de tie this year ne say obekọ we use Android phone. Unfortunately mo use iPhone, it will be ready like ye kind this week by Wednesday hopefully na app no so I ready and I say I launched on Apple Store mo use Apple no so sabi to me aka. In the meantime, who use Android phone, say Samsung, say LG, whatever Android version of phone I use to be on. Oko Play Store say on Sabeka Unity Radio Worcester app no. Oko Play Store na I search for Unity Radio Worcester. Unity Radio Worcester. Ebeba no I download unti who ye deliver be on bia na all lose site of us and answer won't enka. Betumi ati right on your phone. Listen to us on the go. Your number ni nyina nso betumi dia da so atie. Weather forecast. Let him say a transfer on Anopa Bosuo radio no Worcester and say the benefit of the doubt to those who have the opportunity. Radio near Modia, Worcester, Ghanaian community in Worcester and Chenesa. Or shall say a embassy ako AC afanoa. Say I mean like I say temperature no 39 degrees 39 not just osha enya dia too bad as it has been for the past couple of days. But according to the forecast, in the later part of the day, around 4 p.m. no yensabeka insuo kakra there will be downpour in Zubeto. According to the forecast, we have 55% chance say insuo ebetumi ato, and that will be between 3 to 4 p.m. 3 to 4 p.m. Sabreno in Subegugu Kakra, according to the forecast. But for the most part, and the highest temperature Ibinya about 40 right now is 39. In Tusha, not just about 41, and as you say, 39. A bedroom number on so aircon, a bed drop it down to 37. 37 about the lowest temperature and Yibinya, not just Osha, and then Shedan yet too bad a day. And just said, yeah, and then temperature also. ACTA no a day amamonti. That is how the weather. Manujo, amamimo akwaba.
Yes, Apomboko, and it's great to be back on the morning show.
Yeah,
I mean, this is what keeps us going. So we are here to serve. Listeners. I mean, far and wide in terms of viewership and listenership. So join us. And today the topic, juicy topics. And since I came, I think today's weather has been good. A bit of sunshine in there. Since I personally like a week and some few days on, today looks like a good day. So anybody, but for me, very slippery. One thing I've realized is that as the snow is walking away, the ice underneath is also becoming bigger or becoming more pronounced. These are not times to get yourself injured for any other thing. So as a community, this is what we will tell you this morning. So like you said, the topics will be coming hard and fast, but let's do some sports for now then.
Yeah, and sisi ade nyame ya domene weather no asa ekoyi. Enti ene kwaku shoes no chikum foforo na obia no asa eya abo ano kama ma no.
Esieni your friend Esieni. So like we said, from 12 p.m. today the new area Anochikrum friend Anochikrum part 2, the one is still operating. Until those who still want their lunch and their dinners and everything, you can go there. But for us also at this side, part of the front. Yeah, pen of fro until the full from so I mean, one thing I'm managing is in terms of parking, very spacious, a lot for you to really. My
amount for watching. Yancha Worcester Rante.
Yes,
Worcester Rante. On Mama Chamfo, Bema Ba.
Yeah,
Nana Tia, who's a Rante in Yakase, Mamma Moakaba, Memrantia. That is Bibia.
The youth have been given the power to lead.
Yeah,
it's a channel on paper.
Yeah, it's Nana Mrante hine or Mama Chamfo say welcome back guys. Christopher Kwesi, yeah, IT guy also Buofuna, your friend Ayanyano. Oh, also say is this going to be an ongoing? Chris, we are back and back for good. We are not going back anywhere. Wunawama man for Bumi Worcester say Unity Radio app no.
Yeah,
iOS for no mo use Apple ninya. Una we delay to make no ene. Amobi ati say Christopher Kwesi. Yeah, IT specialist. Oh, Unity Radio. Yes. Oh, no, delay.
Yes.
Chris, you are asking, sir, is this going to be an ongoing thing? Yes, we are back by the grace of God. Yeah, we are doing there. Yeah, baby. But we have come and we have come until we are not going anywhere. And he said, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, chat at your phone, more share on Facebook. No, Safe no what here. No, I feel be no catch and say Unity Radio Anopa Bosuo no. Yakoya yaba hwanyu no na kwesi oko ya waba kwaku shoes kwaku shoes anso ya mawachi anopai said ye kan ene anochikrom ebie annex kese ba kopa ano ene Chelsea and Atletico Madrid ehon ye be kwakofa Unity Radio kwakofa game no, but the good thing is say ye catch Ghana for nyina say oba still because ye in pandemic no na wabo homoden na wa follow protocol so now I show face mask we show face mask no now banzo now what distance
because social distance
Anochikrom will be the place to be.
Yes,
say ye morning show ya ya pon na akopensu kakra bia fa minim na Unity bus need na ni a kire Anochikrom no we are pack up no so I say Commerce Bank na area hona
commencing business around the Commerce Bank.
Commencing business around the Commerce Bank.
So, okay. So be there until like they said from 12 from lunch here. I mean it's on. Or that side just put it in or your Google map get to the place. That's what you mail. I mean if you have time you sit there like you can from 7 p.m. from 3 right. The game will be around 2:30.
Game near 3 p.m. Kick off at 3 p.m.
Yes. So you come around to come and meet some of us. Okay. Let's have a chat. My film. We start for my film.
Yes, we have for and we know they also miss us. Yankofa, we have about 10 minutes. Yanfama mo sports debate kakra. Now you are near Babesha and issues a very pressing issues in Ghana. The election petition going on. And Yabesha lesbianism, gayism, ne LGBTQI, ne one na aba no. And one some no sorry and sorry or mine man run you any move share or unity drivers no. Ye mu asutres or man penny crab. Da national security mom kotesa no eko close dan bi e wo ha ese gay for ne dia enne nipa bebre kasa sofo bi afo bi nso de o manu abetum e kan nsem bi na ne nyina ye beko Ghana so na ye ne ukọ Ghana mrahye badwa mu a mpanifo mo da sa committee na no pani ba ko nso edi enkomo ewo dwumadie. So remember vetting no so koso ewo Ghana, vetting of Ananado's appointees, and also so Emmanuel Akoli, your parliamentary correspondent, is also standing by. When him say unity there, ba na ba, your mouth, your fan news na ya cut to the source, na ya authenticating no at the amount. Into high Unity Radio 103.9. Anopa Bosuo suni, mu amoma nyina akwa aba no Frances. Thank you for joining us once again all the way from Ghana. Yado asiso joining in. Now also otumi aba show no so me pacha oba no drop a comment. Any now also watch a video no na manfo sampa Unity Radio about wo if you so ye ma me tise Agnes boafo mo no ubetuma ahwe o YouTube ko YouTuber na wahwe Unity TV Worcester, Unity TV Worcester. To say the other TV stations no, you can watch us on YouTube. Na bibia so tumi akonka minim sa o te nwum we ache tie na ye fa sports debate kakramro.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up.
Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Stand up for the champion on Unity Radio 103.9. Abusa for mamu nyina chema mu akwa ba. Ebra so say enne dwumade so agode hu nsam a yaboabo ano kakra. Ye de fam tawdi ma monam hu nsam a ekoso in the sporting world. Eba se de agode hu nsam bra. Anopa bia wo Unity Radio abanwa so a na ye de aseda kese ema Anochi Chrome restaurant kokushu say ene bra na bedi de dipa ampaya edwa new annex horme pacho mu details no ye de ebebra sanso ana ye free one de aseda PSA pa ema Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon so be you ati uti no anima down na wan efede a me pacho 687 ho ana obi ad nanim so ekere sanso ne de aseda PSA de mo den kese pa Edema Richway Auto School and a Richway so etayechi den was uwo kroma na se ope driver's license utari ana wa contest ni bi unya afa na pesa oba oje license mana ni nyina no omo ye ho adwuma enti bra Richway Auto School aso e wo James Street na onje wo ene o mano license ma permit no so a wa try a enye yie no ni nyina no oba obedi ho dwuma kama ede amount enyumako wenum nyina supported by the heavyweight champion Dan Auto Repairs ka no problem bi e won bi a wo de ba 45 Fremont Street a obesiesie ede amount one more daruma ana enne yatena se a ye de agudi hu nsam ede bro na se de da bia ye no ye se dambo ehase a ehase frifie anu ntie kofie na yakwa akofa agudi hu nsam ede abro local news no na ye friwa na afa ya tepragate esi amanone na ye de foreign tidbit kakran so a yaboabo ano no so atumi ede abro na ansa na ebete esi agoprama so odi ankan se
empanifo kan a wo se aboa enwa wo hwe ne hu so yi a ye fra no wotope no kratrodo no wa opoku Gyamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi aba beye otope
Yesha agudi hu nsam na se ade former Ghana international brand friend Sebastian Barnes Ghana for na edi ball echi acha no pa de minim se obekai se Italia 1991 abrante we na ono eka timu a Ghana de conquer world a ye first ever under 17 World Cup and abrante na sema wode aba betu dwa ene se Accra Heart of Folk Boboko ni team bi adana koma so no do team ni ye pa na sesie no eyade a ono wo bonu made ntutu me na atutu nioma yi a ono Sebastian Barnes chese watumi aye coaching mu okunini entene ya no kase wase wa setting aside on the vacant Accra Heart of Folk coaching job obaka ya Costa Papich was signing a contract with Heart of Folk ano ohun se African team for pen ba bia ben ano dwane ye no ja Heart of Folk e ko ya ene Sebastian Barnes say has for per solution to omu coaching problem no dia answer no e da omo aboboa no eno ani ono Sebastian Barnes nti ene o say I am the only solution for hearts of folk eno ene ensamo Barnes e post to yenso e wo ni Facebook na ifiro dia ne yakwa kopiem South Africa for so ani abre dendenden unim say ye ne omu nyina wo group C na South Africa for ensamo mo dia betu dwa ene say CAF for anhwe bibi ya upcoming 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifying game among the Black Stars airborne omo emo ni nyina ne say omo kire say ekwan CAF pese omo tumi shifting game no free omo country mu no nya de a omo agitum domestic football governing body Gyamfi recently actually krata the command CAF say omo shifting match no to a neutral venue ni nyina ne say ehu kakra abase South Africa coronavirus no so omo nya variant bi o ho a spike ye pa into for health reasons and Kabeya in the Confederations of African Football and Sesa venue no fan neutral venue said the Beya Ghana phone kote ya de bia mfa mafi na no na me no work say akwa ni say South Africa phone so ni anye ho enti omo se CAF fo nim no omo nim no omo yom adwen say omo ko Sesa venue no a ene omo so be boycott enti we akwa ye health against minim de America no eno so won say my name etumi aba beto dwa afi South Africa phone so aso eno no ukopiem ewo Oja Club of Ghana Football eno ene Aduana Stars ene ya me no omo kase omo coach our friend say Samuel Pakwesi Fabian say ono obe overhaul the team no recruit players who are ready to play for the club ahead of the second round of the league what just a first round no akere ni nyansan ye pa eto da na players no yes selection no hwe we agbache we dia me uni so experience we do obe ya de yanso players ni bi ho a wo hu say omo bobo no de ma Aduana Stars a wo mu nku omo ho commitment no nya de wo ho kra nje na nya de ono obetena wo sa ama ono so na adwuma tumi abo no na team no so nya ba bi pa enyina abra woni oya interview a wo kasa no e na ode etudwa we abra Aduana Stars wo mutumi ebo omo match e wo Boasele Clay Sports Stadium match day 15 of the Ghana Premier League omni Ashanti Gold Koboya Ashanti Gold show mo kamako and 9 ema ba kokura no wo ntumi ante e na o reference Pakwesi Febin enso edi sansem enso etumi eba betu dwa sese de na ni atepa so daya wanyane eno so ene ensama ene etumi aba beto edwa Ghana abrante ba konso a ye friend say Alexander Ejiku abrante ne de aba betu dwa se ne mpa ibo nyina ne dai so nyina ne se hono wo betumi enya akwanya na osi akan ediama the senior national team of Ghana the Black Stars abrante ne kire pa de a hono ye wono France enti broni beka se oye French born nanso oman ya peso osi akan pa de mano de eno ene Ghana enti se koban se coach I friend say Charles Kwabna Akono eto nsa the friend say hono we me no nsi akan fama the Black Stars e wo AFCON ne World Cup a the die so no abamu awie eno ene ensamo a Alexander Jiku French born Ghanaian player enso atumi ade ababetu edwa utie agudie hu nsam tidbit ewo Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo dia ye debram na no ana wasugusu a utie sesi ame no we kasa de yenkopiem ewo krobia metema Kumasi Asante Kotokonso aso the match day 16 of the 2021 Ghana Premier League no ebe witnesses some midweek action with all 18 teams vying for points to improve their respective positions on the league. Na no na Kumasi Asante Kotokonso da bi wo mo hwe pa de a bo mo ball match against the CAF na je say ura anko ESatif ko mo tena fie ma na nyoma ye pampi they were asked to one on aggregate by the Algerian Giants. Na Korokokra manu cho hwe aso o makoya ade kra wa we chen home.
Oh yes, Ali, they did well. I mean, to get a
goalless draw away, yes. No lose home.
Was for me, I'm impressed because it looks like a done deal. I don't remember the last time Kotoko was managed to get results over there. North Africa. But for this one, they've done well. But the most important thing is that they lost. I think they lost the game back home. But at least the signs are good. The signs are good. Beatrice Hansi and Opa in more day pa. And a day my also join you on Facebook. Ya feel pa. You nimse bibian so. A very good morning to her.
To Beatrice Hansen.
Beatrice Hansen.
I hope to see her.
You be. You be. We hope to see her too. Not just join us. Of course.
Young Concord and Yami had much na Ghana Premier League. Second round they started. Matches are cost no. Anoba pa ukopiem osoga kopra wafa say no omo fa no omo show omo ni Karela United and e de bebo ani takwan so kopiem ho Mediama Sporting Club woman 11 Wonders at the bebo mpuni mpu wo ho eho ana kopiem so a abusua bonto mysterious dwarfs woman tena fie no omni inshallah Alhaji Karim Gruza King Faisal enso e de afeso Dansoman Liberty begene teme abra mu tena fie no omni local rivals phobia never say that so dia bo ani nti all the action no ebekoso ewo Carindorf Park ewo Dansoman sanso na kopiem ewo Doma Aduana Stars Pakosi Febi say so da say de wanyane na ni place ni bia manani ate Ashgold ehom kana ya omanti bi omontiase enti omoni interallies ne power Doma hinkro de enya ade obejeja no nyame ya admo ochena na no na Lagos City say yenye ne wo baby jet asamwajan obobo man yeni abre yeni agrokra nyame yadma ewo Accra no Lagos City nso ene Elmina Sharks enso ede bebo ani na se team a woso da ye wo Ghana bi wo hode a na no Dreams FC nyame yadma mo so ni Ashanti Gold Sporting Club na ede be fi so sama kire de emfa to atiefo anim se ye wada na ebeba so emete makrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko entumi amfa ose anye oyo ewo Africa wo ma firim nanso wo mo ebo mo modern wa we echen even efie wo mo any ebe welcome the likes of Bechem United ewo Kumasi Agoprama so Olimashi Dade Agbosu Esumi Rosalinda obeye yie wo mo so tena fie wo mo any brekum Chelsea match no empenifo kira efiada na wo mo ebebo no nti we ene matches a nyame eye adoma ebekoso ewo Ghana Premier League nimu eye ochina ene eye nadechie ene efiada afi yemfiri ho na yemra mehwe amanone nsam kakra bi nsusu a ball bom no yaboabo ano na yenhwie ni nyina nguo nso mfama mu na yefiri oba na afi ya baba hwe ene Anopa Bosuo jumadi eda yepona tifi gayism ne lesbianism ne same sex marriage asori pampi wo Ghana no ya baba hwe na afi election petition so a ekoso no ya bomu nkomo ne vetin so a ekoso no enyina ye de mu nsem bebrem se bere am no eka say ye kohwe amanone party a ene UEFA Champions League matches ekoso dendending team I find say Atletico Madrid womu etrefie pampi where you find say home away from home it's say for some health reasons any traveling restrictions in Europe confederations of European football from say UEFA no well and they womu akoko and say Atletico embo mu home ewo Bucharest ewo Romania right in ho and Chelsea echo now Chelsea coach I find say Thomas Tuchel say we woman advantage pa was so in his pre-match conference and omo bisa ne say Atletico ebo away home away from home no omo osusu say advantage and I say we dey say this emu bisa emu da ho yenya kwan because enkomo bo omo Metropolitan ho na ehu ye pa nti omo ko Bucharest ne dey 50-50 na no dan chance so a team as say Barcelona fans ehia no a no omo dwane brada miami wo fa se Cosmos osu sekire ne din kan me ba chaw Bayern Munich na make one semi unza Barcelona share Bayern Munich speed say Barca fans no so share Bayern Munich JC no mu hu anomo dodge because omo nim so e bia ba be show e bi so mo 820 yes I say na wo kai omo
I hate to die
so mu hu ya no mu dwane enti Bayern Munich enso etwa Italy team my friend say SS Lazio na omo so e de abo ani na che say ene said yeah and also Zubesia Conti basically Europe need there and that match is a cosono local news need there Osha and I just say pre-match conferences no and nipa bebre akasa coach I friend said Diego Simeone and there was in a near break papa also here great any discipline to attack and score goals no say ne enya de odibedi agro Chelsea coach Thomas Tuchel say nyame anim ni no credit da ho anwa ka Brent friend say Luis Suarez utimi Chelsea pa no say ne record no kracha Brent record against Chelsea no on hwe kopim say no ansentro for kan na o say ono o admire Brent no time o PSG ni na o free Barcelona no o try push PSG for say kom nkoto Suarez nti Suarez ye player bia obi anim so a world class striker ti ono ade e fe de e ne fe even though onsi aka fa match Chelsea no ono eyade a oyada Luis Suarez ye pa abrante fan say Cristiano Ronaldo de go she say I to say an hobby ono wo she go a say enye news biu eno akoba ne say Juventus wo mo so ebo no mani abre den Juve ane eye Croton ne boy wo mo she ka makoma yensa e ma wo ntumi antemu ba akokra Now Kosha, now Ronaldo obo brace or she 2 goals at the Juventus. Osasuna any Sevilla so the Boni La Liga Sevilla etumi etwa ekamienu Osasuna esunya omo ntumi ana ntie kowie no na omo de kamienu ne kofie. In the English Premier League, Abrante friend said Jordan Ayew had one of his best games yesterday for Crystal Palace. Abro mutumi twa Brighton ekamienu ema Brighton so etumi eti ekanomu eye baako. Ntie enran so games a ekoso eno no abusuafo ebre ntie ha ana Anopa agudi onsema yeboabo ano de brem no so yedi AC tiewei na manuchu enso ntumi simplify all the sporting stories na afi yenkonkohwe amanyosem so a etwagu ha Unity Radio 1039 Anopa Bosuo ni frɛ onua na ka chense Unity Radio Anopa Bosuo is back and back for good.
Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Uti Anopa Bosuo Unity Radio 1039 Manu.
Yes.
Quickly. Sporting stories.
Because of time in here, but tomorrow they will promise to be early. I mean, 1 or 2 and I'm doing 10, but you try to come early. See, enough time because you know when it comes to sports, my area. When it comes to politics, my passion. So you try to blend the two.
My entire Bema Samuel Apia.
Okay.
Samuel Apia there. I know you and Bobo no abeg Major League Soccer Okruma.
Okay.
Osan wa academy or Ghana.
And
so you be into sports,
MSL.
MLS.
Yeah,
Major League Soccer.
MLS there. I mean, he deserves the plaudits. 50 states into Wunya.
Yeah. You Abema Walanyo ono wa kwetia. No ohwe show ipa Walanyo. Wase untumi explaining the joy of seeing us back all the way.
I share with him, myself. I mean, nostalgic feelings. But like you said, time in Tiabe for Ghana South Africa game. You know, I think, like Riley says, it's a matter of health, common sense, and morals. Now are coming to play here. I'm only hoping that you see. Initially, remember Ghana is playing the first one. I remember we did it too. Israel, we did Egypt the last time around.
Why are we playing as a first one? Is it not?
No, but it's good if you're able to take the game out of South Africa. Okay, they lose everything. That's
my another brother, Solomon Obeng. You know about Solomon
Obeng. I mean, these names are ringing bells.
You're proud of him. Ghana police near Worcester.
Wow.
Solo. Now, on this, Sammy, Omukonakrana. Bodies pa.
Okay,
Sammy appear. Samuel Apia ni Solomon Obeng. Solo ya Miami New Kuma. Solo, I salute you. Hey, officer, yes, so channel and chop say obey me abo chima.
Yeah, you've lost it. They deserve that one. You be an enforcer of the law, especially in a foreign land and especially in a predominantly Ghanaian community. A lot of kudos to him, and at least it gets closer. Yeah, I mean, so when you at least get to Oppo, he might just get you to him. It's South Africa. And there's nothing wrong. Football is more about psychology and everything. They barely want to play the game at home. Now, an open group, once they get the results there, they might just start getting to the Cup of Nations proper. And see, if you're able to take the game outside there, we kill the morale out of them. But the truth is that beyond the first one, I need to also be sympathetic to the fact that all over the news, there's a new variant which started from South Africa, and we hope to take it to Ghana.
US crime or traveling restrictions on South Africa.
Exactly, no, most initially, but Muka say some vaccines no crime. South Africa did and ya grip over it because it was not really seen from the start. Until you can't really joke. No more about this disease, but people travel with it. Once humans are moving from places a bit away. So I think it's one for CAF to decide. For health reasons, they need to look deeper into this. But as a Ghanaian, they better be able to take the game because South Africa for now are seeing a defeat staring in their faces. Who
said that Ghana's call is on the right path?
Oh, it's on the right path.
It's South Africa for everything. You think the threat from South Africa to CAF, no? So I shaky kakran. I was Africa. As firm as Europe. I
agree, but they should look at the merits and demerits. But as it stands now, dear, I think that it's rather same no more can. But if there is a problem, we need to look at it.
Mami, send me some of this question before you move to the next story. Say Europe, to say Atletico Madrid, UEFA say more match in a year for Spain because of traveling restrictions. To go on Bucharest. Ufu say African competitions, we call the Nations Cup.
Yes.
And yeah, lucrative in Tina countries to me threaten the governing bodies there. So we free more, even though reasons no yet tangible enough for CAF to decide on that.
I like you for one thing. You were able to give me MCQs, multiple choice questions. I simple, but they are all in tandem that they feel they have nothing to lose if they don't play this game, because in terms of money near the TV rights near the end, they are South Africa. What do they stand to gain? Because some PSL no crapo gives them a lot of revenue and a lot of attraction, so they don't really need to look in some of these directions. But the truth is that you can't also use that as a caveat. I think that CAF must make itself a strong body, just like you said. You see, once you put somebody in position, then you've given him the opportunity to use discretionary powers to make a decision. Into someone who say a game when beyond football, health is very important. You don't play football to die. Some more health people in Egypt said there's a new variant in South Africa which surfaces from there, and it's just there. That's a Ghanaian contingent in Bawa, and we know sometimes we should be truthful with ourselves that a lot of some of these diseases is due to players traveling from one point to the other, especially on the those times I'm Ghana. We did a story team be travel just after they came back, about 4 or 5 of their players had to go with it. And if it should be taken to a neutral grounds, I think they are South Africa. The burden of trying to make sure Ghana is safe is off their chest.
Okay.
If you are taking it to, and we are not sure.
Exactly. Exactly. Champions League matches today. And now local story.
I mean, Barnes calling the right direction.
Also has a solution here or not?
Yes,
Sebastian Barnes.
I think it was.
Okay, Sebastian Barnes.
Kind of 93 so as a captain. I remember 91. No,
a sub player,
but a part player.
Bit part.
Yeah, a bit part player.
Yeah,
but 93 in the no captain's band. Yes. That's a new kicking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ball bands dina corner na basa anyum na pa me pe because the video of the song no na esan yi ball no.
Oh, okay.
And ball player be the player no ma J cap no na abanti.
I remember so well.
And Barnes he was in the news for some wrong reasons. That man na under 70 on yes in few ska.
Yes.
Ko talk car brand new BS will chat to know this is a baller.
Yes.
And they na face ya guy.
I know ni haircut. But he was a good player. Sometimes potential no. We only remember the potential, but
he was
not
a really
end.
good player.
But he did well. I mean, that game na Japan 93, I remember he would have made a lot of gains, but Nigeria sharing
Nigeria
2-1. But Joe Family also had this
Oruma.
Yeah,
Oruma Mayanko.
Yeah, and that and then Ghana under 20, I think you didn't raise the story. It's another pathetic one for me.
Yeah,
we started so well. Tanzania 4. We were so happy. We drew with Morocco. Then finally succumbing to Gambia. Like you said, football today. Ghana, where are we going? What direction are we moving? Yeah, son Yantichi was our bane. Yeah, son.
Mami Agnes Boafo.
Oh yeah,
Mami Agnes Boafo joined your Facebook. Ma Agnes Boafo. Thanks for joining us. Ya fimu nyina mo Maya Kwaba ne adie nyina yeso Adamson Royal Baby, thank you very much. Yeah, damunya wala nyo me pacho make messages ni na until there just keep them flowing.
Keep and share for being soon say about until just be the channel of spreading the good news for us that we are here to stay this time around. Gonna the days on chair this time they're here to stay.
Unity Radio.
Yeah, we are coming to him just right from 12. Yeah. I mean,
back to the story now.
Until Ghana under 20, you see, Obibaka say early days here, which I agree, but I grow so if you're not Ketokreku and his team, you've given this team to your prekon. We are expecting a result. I'm happy it was the first game. No, I'm catching so for the first time, looks like some new wind is blowing. Ghana started here, but we warm ourselves into the competition. We start doing well, but all of a sudden, this is rather the opposite. 4-0, 0-0, 1-2. It tells you that you are going to meet Cameroon, one of the stalwarts of the competition, as an African continent is concerned in football. So that means we need to work extra hard to beat this Cameroonians. You qualified on merit in Posi third, but there are just 12 teams playing in here. One of the best qualified teams for 4 points. And
I was personally disappointed because you win in first match, resoundingly.
Yes, the striker.
Boss, what
Dreams FC.
No, Mirror Infinity.
Boa said,
yeah, I think,
something Boa. Very
brilliant striker,
yes. Yes, you read about him, Dreams FC, but I think we still have a chance for redemption.
Okay.
Yeah, but second round. And the GPL, if there's one GPL competition, Ghana Premier League competition, a bit exciting, most talked about is this one. I'm hoping that the second round will bring all it takes. And I'm happy traditionally, Karela, they were even going on relegation. you break it cover the starting. She's at 28 points. They are really having a good ride at the top. I'm hoping the Hearts of Folk. The official point difference is now 23, just about 4th or 5th in the Hearts of Folk with 20 points. It makes the second round more exciting too. I hope they maintain the momentum so that at least we start talking about them too. Akoko Bremen can do well, take it to Africa, and also give us some hope. As far as Ghana football is concerned, I think that's yes, our comparative analysis now. Football is not rising, but at least we need to pick up the pieces, start from somewhere, and get it right. So, and then Champions League, I think, is the biggest competition this time around, and it doesn't come any better than two glamorous clubs in terms of they might not be the most heightened one. I mean, Chelsea at 2012 winning the competition makes them a bit more respected. But let's go Madrid. I mean, they come with a gaffer who you need to respect in terms of knockout competition. It's never lost at home. 9 wins, 4 draws in there. Just at this time, it's home away from home, just like you said. But fans of Grand Court Stadium, so others will be like, I said Chelsea 4 team, you're more there, in that direction. But the truth is that they are being taken away from their favorite Wanda Metropolitano. It will make it a bit difficult for them. So and you see, at the end of this game, you're interested in say between the two of them, everything is equal. 2 wins for each other, some number of draws. They score 11 goals against each other. You see, those are some of the things that we are taking into this competition. I think what makes Atletico Madrid a bit more dangerous is that they are 7. They are on top of the league. Of Real Madrid, 3-pointer. I'm gonna try to catch up. Tuchel, since joining Chelsea, has also not lost a game in 7 attempts. I mean, last time around, quite had been straight wins till he had that draw. Yeah. It tells you, but in any case, this is the biggest test for him. As far as football is concerned, this is the biggest test. And unfortunately, Thiago Silva will not be playing. That is what makes it a bit dangerous for
me and Kasa personally,
because in Europe, they need a bit of that experience. Yeah. Thiago would have been a perfect fit in there, but I don't think that Chelsea will be overruled. At least they have their Pulisic and co also playing well. There's the time that they have to come. And Atletico Madrid and so last time around, I'm not Liverpool film. As much as Liverpool come
home and away.
Exactly. So Leipzig also did it over them in that faction. So in that Diego Simeone on some of these competitions, but he's lost some very good players. Vasako, Carrasco, will not be playing.
Yeah, na Jimenez and Sunya Fit. And top most defender.
Yeah, Savage will just.
Indeed, in as much as Chelsea Lusu.
More
Mamincha Minuaba.
Yes.
Augustina Amma Kisiwa Tina.
Wow, I like this name.
Augustina Amma Kisiwa Tina. Or Virginia. Maybe I'll call you.
Yeah.
Tina, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Star. Yes, from different mother.
Oh, yeah.
She's
a mother. Yeah.
And those days are Ghana Sports ni GD or Ghana Kumasi. Capital Radio.
Yes.
List over time. No?
Capital.
Tina. Not in the driving seat.
Oh, okay.
Boy, Jumapa.
That time, Kumasi. I used to listen.
Boy, Jumapa. Make Kaiser Charles Taylor back Kotokono.
Yes.
That time, every radio, Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, everywhere.
Yes.
Because list to netting amuna a fast story. No.
Yes.
Or till list to come na live report from Accra Road.
Wow.
Na Ghana nyina obieti. Augustina Amakisiwatin.
Yeah. Let me see money at the
end. A big house to you, sister. I miss you.
Yeah, we're grateful. So, just like you say, so it's for me, it's the biggest test for Tuchel, and it's a big game too for Atletico Madrid. They still have intact, and like you said, Suarez, he's one of the stalwarts in this competition, and he's going to score. Yeah,
Eric, my mema contatina kuno.
Yes.
Oh yeah, many now one team.
And you said none of us okay. Oh yeah,
I had Chelsea fan. And Tiana Conta, you better don't worry, Conta Atletico. And Chelsea. And quickly, who is the favorite?
Oh, Atletico Madrid should win. Atletico they know how to play some of these competitions. And last time around, although Chelsea is the team, I mean,
but so I late.
Yeah, exactly. But not a league facing. But Champions League knockouts in there, Diego Simeone Nimbo, and he has Suarez so much on fire. Suarez is doing the job. He joined top scorer with Messi in the league. It will be Barcelona. I won't tell more here, but let's
not go into that.
It's a big game. It's a big game that I'm expecting. It will come with all that. But Chelsea, one thing I love about Chelsea, they know how to play this competition. Tuchel has also established his authority on the team. So I think the boys, they know what he wants. He's not there to joke. He knows very well 18 months contract there. You need to impress. So for me, for everything football has to offer, and Atletico Madrid has that little advantage over Chelsea, but Chelsea can swing the surprise. They are the hope of the EPL in terms of this competition for me. So they'll do well. Now, really? Lazio.
Chelsea is the hope?
Oh, this time around.
If you say Man City, Man City have an easier...
City has always been... It's beyond this level of the competition. I mean, although Chelsea has also not had a smooth ride, round 16, for some time, since last time, 2013, 2014, they were able to navigate this level. No, I hear their mom, they are not able to. So it's a bit painful for them. But I'm looking beyond this level. Say City, the perennial underachievers, they'll give you all the flamboyance where it matters most. They'll hit a rock. But when Chelsea decides to do it, they will do it beautifully. Once they're able to get this through, I think they'll do all the competition. Everything, it looks like a resounding new energy is brewing around Chelsea. That's what I'm taking. But unfortunately, Diego Simeone, you can't discount him when it comes to Champions League knockout. On him, the player say Prampa. That is the time he really gives a bit of magic. He's the one in charge.
Chelsea firepower no lack kakra in terms of goals.
And kakra, it's very much. I think
Victor Rajma, thank you very much for joining us on Facebook.
Thank you very much.
And Matilda Pfeiffer, did I get it right? I think I did. Matilda Pfeiffer, thanks for joining us. We're
grateful. We're grateful. Now we came back and you also bear with us from the start. Chelsea problem. I'm happy you went there because there's no time. Maybe afternoon you have chance. Shoes. You try to go early and you listen to us. Let us talk it in your face. Ask all the relevant questions and the best of our knowledge. I mean, it's just an opinion share.
Yeah.
We research and we add our voices to it. The second match, Bayern Munich Lazio, I think it deserves a bit of mention. As much as Lazio Bayern Munich, that's the level of competition. Hansi Flick, it's on fire. I mean, in terms of European competition, there you can't take anything away from him. He's on 6-match winning streak, but the past 2 games in the and their Bundesliga has not been good for them. I mean, drawing with Belfort, losing to Frankfurt, it takes something away from them. But at least this is Europe. They know how to really do this one. I remember, and this is a very important point. And so last season, Chelsea, they did a 7-1 over Chelsea. So it tells you that in terms of Europe, nothing has been lost around the team. So we are expecting them. At least they'll be going to
almost at Chelsea 3 and also 4-1. But at least I don't know a 2-legged encounter. And he'll be back say almost at Chelsea 7-1 in home and away. And
what's the time?
180 minutes.
Babasa
at the end of 90 minutes.
Before you started, I know where you were going. So the good thing is that it's good to see that match. It's at the Olympico. I'm expecting Lazio. They've never been, for last time you had 1999-2000, they've never been at the knockout phase of the competition at this level. So I'm expecting them to also show some magic. But Bayern Munich, they still have what it takes. Their last two, Hansi Flick, he needs to be careful. Some of these teams, Atlanta gave us a feel last season. So with Jao Moore, they can give you something to take home. But I think it's one of the easiest matches. I'm expecting Bayern Munich to really run through. So from, like we said, join us at Apaak Anochi Chrome's second restaurant, and you have a beautiful day this afternoon.
Unity Radio 1039. Anopa Bosuo suna webusia agudi ehun sam yede brem anopa bia on the show ebre na yede ebrem no. Te we quickly na yemra mehwe sisi ana yebeko akohwe political stories nso apiepie.
Womwo sa aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu yi a ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa opoku Gyamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi ababeye otope.
Okay, Unity Radio 103.9 said me catch on the asada kese Madan Auto Repairs obo enchidom sanso and a big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon, Richway Auto School and a Kwaku Shoes Anochi Chrome Rough Roofing so person board dan so Ghana. I bet you me ba cho odi humi na me fa rough ma na wa wani beji obo adwuma yi pa ono so eta yechi na yedi dwumadi bro makasa ne show no topic aye hwe ye mienu same sex marriage homosexuality sorry ewo Ghana ena yebehwe election petition no so kakra enti I think we will start off with the election petition no na yaba be wie ewo lesbianism no eso isanze eno ne topic a say agime na wo Ghana nyina. But before that yemma ototo na hu ensem ba ko mienu bi a roni beka say news flash ekoso ewo Ghana na wo hu eno so bi ese dun Ketias math gave Akufo-Addo 51.2% before Supreme Court kojo upon kroma and I can say what say wo hwe NDC for a year omokoye argument omoko put you up ewo Supreme Court no dia na chese o mampani e friend say na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo enkunim no dibro say de na electoral commission kura e de ema no enti wo chese NDC for omo nya ready a ma omo ma man had ni padwene e Supreme Court eno ene nsama nei ora friend say eye kojo upon kroma enso ediano no na we one Sammy Gyamfi na eye ediano bye ye ena o ka kire Sammy Gyamfi say wo hwe even wow boss esi edu nketia ne mata oye no dia eno no emananado danko Akufo-Addo more vote emano 51.2 enti mo math no monko na monko eniye ansa na se mo pese mo ba be kan asem foforo kire Supreme Court a motumi aba be kan eno ene asem a o reference kojo upon kroma editu dwa na okasa no Unity Radio will give you the source yentie ensema kojo upon kroma
What's their opinions on the law, what they think the law means.
I think today you are noticing that our friends on the other side now keep using the phrase that in our opinion. Initially, the argument was as though it was fact. But you notice that the point is being made that people express opinions, the court determines in the end. The court has said that the legal arguments, the provisions of some of the acts and the CI and some of the authorities that the petitioner's legal team tried to invoke, together with the principles of equity, and if you just listen to the court, it says that the positions that they were expressing are not supported by the law or the principles of equity. So even a reiteration of it before the press and a re-explanation does not change the fact that the law does not support the position that they've been expressing. And so we will not go into a reiteration of all the legal arguments that we made. I think this is about the third time that the court has dealt with this type of issue and has come to a certain conclusion on it.
Where I reference kojo upon and kroma ono ana no den some way to idwa say utie and this for nsem mo kana enimram na wo hwe ase edu nketia math no kro ye ne dia na just na na dunya more vote eno why you laughing?
I like the way they are able to do their propaganda very, very well. I mean, kojo upon kroma is length the act very well, because sometimes we should look beyond the surface of the water and deal with the substance you see. But in principle, I agree. It's in Ketia Mats or your honey, figures no you see any BBN.
Come on, me boni in area.
Oh, okay.
Stories no to na fe majai.
No problem.
Discussions na na ya interviews no so kakra edi aiden. No problem. I see you Ketia Mats ni osre. Exactly.
That's on no cry team or chemo max simple. So mama say maybe 51 on the credit point 2 abeka home.
Now young cause Sammy Gyamfi say I'm still on the election petition. The petitioner is worried, Sammy Gyamfi. Now, the petitioner in the ongoing 2020 election petition, former President John Dramani Mahama, is worried that the court is deciding these applications are not applying statutes that have been passed by our parliament. 7 judges and sometimes 9 for review cases have thrown out over 6 applications of the petitioner, with the recent one being a review application on the Supreme Court's decision not to allow the reopening of his case. Sammy Gyamfi, a member of the petitioner's legal team, speaking after the court's ruling on Monday, bemoaned the fact that John Dramani Mahama is denied a fair hearing. Quote, the petitioner is worried that the court in deciding these applications are not applying statutes that have been passed by our parliament, statutes that the court has been applying in other cases, and we think that the petitioner is being denied a fair hearing, and it is important that these issues be pursued to their logical conclusion. End of quote. We any and sama ura friend say Sammy Gyamfi edi etudwa after enra abra omo edi reopening of application call ya yanyantum ubekaya eno ho nsem no akoso bebre na eno na akwakoba say yanyantum Sammy Gyamfi kasa no yenti kakra
that the courts in deciding these applications are not applying statutes that have been passed by our parliament and statutes that the court has been applying in other cases. And we think that the petitioner is being denied a fair hearing, and it is important that these issues be pursued to their logical conclusion. Now, why are we doing all these things? We are doing these things because of the constitution that all of us as Ghanaians have agreed to be bound by. Article 63.3 of that constitution says that no person should be made a president until and unless he attains more than 50% of the total valid votes in any presidential election. And it is clear from Mensah's own declarations and the figures contained therein that candidate Akufo-Addo did not get more than 50%. We've done the mathematics here over and over again, and you can do the mathematics yourself. He did not cross. And so the petitioner, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, is doing this for and on behalf of all of us, and he's doing this in defense of the Constitution. And so we must all be interested in this case. Let me appreciate those who have been encouraging us and cheering us on. We really appreciate your encouragement, and we are assuring we are not giving in this matter in the interest of justice and for God and country to its logical conclusion, so that tomorrow an EC chairperson or an EC will not arrogate to themselves the power to choose leaders who have not met the constitutional threshold.
We and someone or reference Sammy Gyamfi so editu dwanti kojo upon kroma throw fire wa ha no na Sammy Gyamfi so throw fire na obetia Sammy Gyamfi kasa no manucho no no kan say Ghana constitution kire say esese obi nya manu abupen aduonum ne akire ansa na otumi abe president na no kojo upon kroma so react say pe ase no nkati akura ma asa no abeye no sa o kan kuma na je say na nado nya bro 51.2 na je say 50% na NDC a petition kire say obia enyanti elections no obia enwin no na che say enye adwuma ho eno so ne de say o reference kojo upon kroma na Sammy Gyamfi so de nti these are their respective opinions from the ruling na ekoso enra na eno so no ye free petition or election petition so na yemra mehwe o reference Ignatius Afuseni emse no ka ho asem a former parliamentarian nasmo dia betu dwa ne se Ghana se si asabi oba ne oba be ware be ma ne be ma be ware a friend same sex marriage LGBTQI ne hwan no o kire se say yanhwe yi a se do mo de plus kra be ka ho say almost ebi be ka ho
I say I wo ho na is one LGBTQIA
plus nti o ma no LGBTQI plus there's a and ebi ka ho o kire se si a no ayade a Ghana elusu battle no ono e kremoni nti se ba no kremomu a kremonyi ntum na emomo feel say esese Ghana hwe enioma bi ye na as a lawyer no de ye respect am for right eno no e de a ode aba betu edwa eno no enra so ye de to manim say na nado danko Akufo-Addo upon hearing say ye se tesa no Ghana foibi abie LGBTQI officer or tesa no na no enam so ema story eba no anyimre na yede bra ma unity drive so kire say na nado danko Akufo-Addo ema national security for ekoshate office no down but nonetheless enipa bi no nso susu say na nado eka ho bi ena wa ma saade ewi no eje mena wo Ghana nti say wo subuo bi a na nado danko Akufo-Addo ono no epona no ena ewo say yede ekokoto eno so ene de ekoso ebi mu se nanado eka ho bi ena gayism no ne saade no ekoso na ye behwe abrante ba ko so ai friend Gabby asaro chire da ko enso de ne di aba ye na he ho ne mra sisi a
Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Empanifo kan wo sa aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu yi a ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa opoku Gyamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi aba beye otope
asampa etia obanyansafo so wo bunuye won kana asam te ma futu sam kakre wa supeme yo kofi o man ya woman o man ya mama na enyi baby akọ wata ya wareni wonsom wanini pa asade pa wo fe oye ya mo yembera ye ebe ya ifuyana
Oman ya woman
mamana
enti se manugu so na make asa no de tie ni se gay hu nsam no ena na ye ka ewo eye Ghana se sisia no na ekoso ewo ho eno nipa bebiri nso e de omo de aba betu dwa Ghana ni abrante ba ko ye friend se abrante friend say Ignatius Annor or a journalist or ye Jumama Euro News na what the about to ya say no ye gay or say time no Ghana no ye Juma Metro TV na no usuru so beka so ye gay nti because of also maybe make comment crime and lose ni job nti when he went to UK kusua ade oba ya opa adwuma no onya adwuma because obi am person be fa no ni media station and because of the stigma so ye gay no nti ene wono a opin na poko Joy FM Joy Express so na okoka na asem say o ye gay nti Ghana ni ba at least ababontin openly menyo no nko bi mu nso aba beka ho wa opin abo we de o century o ye adwuma ma Euro News ana o de abetu say nyame anim ni no credit da wa no waka ono oyebia na eno so ede no na Gabby asare ochiri dako ese Ghana esese gay na aba no ye hwe nyoma yi na ebe ya yitumi respect gay for no LGBTQI for no so ekakra eno so de no Gabby asare ochiri dako ede eno no o se ma yem promote hate. Let's not promote hate towards LGBTQ plus people. Now, Gabby Asaro has waded into the LGBT rights conversation in the country, saying people must be human to understand them. You don't have to be pro-gay to appreciate their situation. You only have to be human. Let's be careful and not generate an intense hate campaign against homosexuals. You can speak for the law and culture minus hate. We enen sama Gabby Asaro dako etroye on the Facebook page. Meanwhile, Boko Central lawmaker friend Mahama Yarga said homosexuals must be recognized. They have no right in Ghana. Nti Gabby ka say yen respect you omuna ma yen promote hate no. Ena Mahama Yarga say yen kanta Gabby Asaro dako no ntia say gay for no omu ni right be left na ombenya right pa de omu ni bi ewo eye Ghana. Now, according to him, people who own up to being homosexuals in the country must be identified and face prosecution. They don't have the right to practice gay or lesbianism, so they can't say their rights have been violated. You don't have the right to be gay or lesbians in Ghana, but I'm saying any person can advocate that. We should confer that right on them. So we should now look for him or her that says that they are into the activities and begin to punish them. The person for what they say they are. Ayarigan so kasa awo aye sewa emihari Ghana One TV so. I'm here. The
real name even as Nzimano is Amisha, but
Amisha.
The way it's spelled is
I'm here.
I'm here. Sewa I'm here. That's how she pronounces it.
Oh no, show no so na Mahama Yarga so kansa. Anti Gabby Asaro da ku kansa no. Na Mahama Yargan so can say we'll come to those stories. Na and also so edan chen so a owura friend say Osu Bempa. Was see Nyankopon fan check Ghana for that. Say Ghana for pamusa gays some na eba na was God will not forgive gays. And no any there Reverend Osu Bempa and so there or there babetu idwa. And so hono no na nipa bebre akasa bia kan de gays no kwa na ekosro na koku ayidoho enso akasa koku ayidoho so say who born dog koku ayidoho mocks NDC communicators after iron contempt and also ho na enipa bebre obia mpeso obefo aso na no dancha reverend story no na reverend ba ko bi so akasa on gayism no yeah na eno dan chen so LGBTQI no ho asem no a lawyer bi a constitutional lawyer friend say Kwesi Fokuo Benin say all sexual acts under unnatural carnal knowledge including blowjob, anal sex are offenses under the Criminal Offences Act of the country. Inti nya fe ne yabeso so say bi nsamfu bi aso ewo Ghana. Inti ade no ye nyintum ye constitution no ensom. Inti nya fe na obi beka say ye respect obi right. Se sa na ye ba dia e na obi kokum nipa ye nka say ye ncha say respect nipa ko right because eno so a criminal offense in Ghana. Inti once mamenkasa pacho obi news na ye de ba ye wi a the story is coming to you. Where news? I don't know why only Papa Ibeko. He missed the point. He said all sexual acts. So I was thinking blowjob crying chiomo. That's what he should say. So obinya blowjob and now we are it's a sin
under the law. So
including blowjob.
So so we should arrest them. Because
that's what he's saying.
So, but do you arrest them in Ghana? How many people have been
arrested? It's not about how many. On only opinion, no say.
I'm writing now.
Just write the stories down. And the lawyer Kwesi Foko Benin and all cancer say Ghana constitution no yemra pon ye dibu ye man no criminal offenses say woman no uncanal sex, unnatural canal knowledge, including blowjob nyina no o say your offense e Ghana. Nti nya afa na ye be o say quotes mami oni ekoba jesi ne kasa wa tinka TV morning show so and all this answer no to dwa. Unnatural canal knowledge is putting a penis in any part other than the vagina of a woman. So if we are using that definition, then definitely having gay sex or having sex through the anus is an offense, and it will go for several other sex acts. Not only having sex through the anus or gay sex, even if you sleep with a woman through the anus, it is an offense. Blow job and any other similar things may also qualify for unnatural carnal knowledge. To that extent, you can say the laws of Ghana don't allow for same-sex act. To win in some lawyer, a friend said, Kwesi Foko, and so Ediatu Ija. Ewo ko bajesi issue no so. Now, if you are near so for Pong, Ghanaians must respect the rights of homosexuals. Most Reverend Philip Naameh, now the president of the Ghana Catholic Bishop Conference, Most Reverend Philip Naameh, has pleaded with Ghanaians to make it a habit of respecting the rights and choices of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex life. People in the society, as they are human beings that equally need protection like everyone else. Speaking in an exclusive interview on Kumasi-based Abusia FM with senior media practitioner Kojo Mafo, monitored by mynewsghana.gh.com, Bishop Naameh explained that although the Catholic Bishop Conference frowns on the sexual orientation choices of these group persons in Ghana, that, however, shouldn't be the basis that persons engaged in such activities should be denied basic rights like accommodation and job opportunities. Into way and in summer, Most Reverend Philip Naameh also can say Catholic as a fono Bishop Conference no sa LGBTQI plus no nya de omogitum omumfo aso but eno so nkyerese se obi ye bia eni sese bi yema na aduane di yema na dan han yema na djuma eye ono no de na osre se once obi ye lesbian obi ye gay a odaso ye nipa no omumfo sa omu choices and omu sex orientation so nemum to the point say my han ye dan kra ma no my mani pakora djuma nye eno no emwa ma ye ntumi nyi saafo no mfiri tibia omu woni mu eno ene nsam a ene Most Reverend Philip Naameh so modi atodwa afa same sex and homosexuality in sense no a ekoso no na manucho the thing is say Ghana oko Ghana say by no wo kasa no maboss audio na ma baby a yesi Ghana omo office no na etasa no na ene kwabenya traditional council ohimpon oye kwabenya hene waba be kasa when we get to the discussions na my boss audio na ma na now I kasa around that. But yeah, starting quickly with the idea of election petition from NPP and NDC and your overall view on the proceedings of the election petition. Sammy Gyamfi say, Oze.
How many minutes? I'm be me fee by baby.
Oh, your time kakran. You better call your interview Ghana by your time kakran.
Yeah, okay.
Send them so there so far on quantity.
Selfish me. She said they be coming.
Okay, mami mo. Election petition. I think we'll go more into the LG. Exactly. 10 minutes for the election petition. I think that should be fine, right?
Yeah, that would be fine. That would be fine. Because some say starting and can't be at all now. It would have been interesting perspective. If you are able to do, I say, but at least I'll try to stick to the substantive. I will be something about the two of them and their concluding remarks. A session be a normal for market. So interesting. It's just after the court in Tienya court in we are not more about how they understood it, and I think it's taking center stage in Ghana. And good to say, maybe also it's good to get people who are more rich skills and because they know how to play with words without falling into trouble. And I think that is what before you remember Kojo Pon Kroma.
Prince Ansa, my quadra bakwa, me training no bojuma pa or Ghana and Sanoko UK. Bizamze, me face mask away. Na yet the studio na ye more than 6 feet apart and so.
Exactly.
And also just as I
you don't want to even die. You wouldn't go out there without
it. Prince, your studio no so set up now. You're more than 6 feet apart.
Exactly.
Emus on your desk and also crowd.
Exactly.
Thanks for your concern for our health.
Yes. And I just have time to disinfect the place.
Yeah.
And as we so bad see the pen over me, I wear my mask. I mean, making sure that all the protocols are held in high esteem. You can't even do that here. Yeah. And I think just after the program, no more my some run down there. The people are speaking against it. So virtually they are taking people who know how to navigate, who are lawyers of a sort. So they know what they should say. All the people say that. Honorable Ayine had issues in the Ankayechen for contempt in Pony.
Yeah,
I have a problem the way they're able to interpret it in their to the best of their own understanding. But hey, you sometimes have to satisfy party animals, or for me, lack of better, party faithfuls. They want to hear what the party stands on the issue that was discussed in court. And I think, and then this when Sammy Gyamfi has to speak, now we're so Canadian. But what the merits of the whole thing, I think Kojo Pon Kroma was smart with that one, because NDC has a stance, MPP has a stance, Electoral Commission has a stance. There are 3 sides of the story. But what she said near corner, I'm a bit disappointed in NDC, because at the court I expected them to bring their, 2012, what we knew personally, without mentioning words, the 2012 election petition has some bit of quality around it than what you are witnessing now. What you are witnessing now, I said, it looks too shallow. Be only a chance to listen to 2012 and what Baumia, Addison and Co did in the box without disrespecting them. But the substance now, it's being discussed. I don't get the head of tail very well, because at the end of the day,
I will go into the MPP were more prepared.
And they came with logical documents. Yes, I mean, you see, me as a neutral, I have an open mind. I want to listen to the arguments to make a very sane argument. 2012, I think MPP, they just wanted a way to learn. And they had it wet, because I don't think they won. Mahama had the goodwill of Ghanaians, and they felt they had to push them. The 8-year system no working. And at this time, and so personally, I don't think NDC won. They are just making much ado about nothing, because listen to what happened in Central Region, Greater Accra, where they decided. I don't think NDC can convince me that they won. But hey, they are the official players on the pitch, and they tell me that so much happened on the pitch leading to the results that you've had. It makes it interesting. As a spectator, I want to know the run-up to it, to make that say, okay, you have cogent and making a lot of positive sense and point. But when you get there, what could do court one? You see, you don't wait for second chance to make some of these arguments. If you have 10 minutes, you make all your case in that one. You don't lay an ambush. What should your ambush say? Okay, what's it? The man, you were cheated. The woman made errors in the idea. So you come with figures which shows that there were errors in there for us to interrogate. But listen to Asedun Keteni says that they are not the people to declare the election, so they will not come with any figures. It will be a travesty of justice. So more the results bar. That is their point, which I respect. That only one mandated body in Ghana is supposed to give us the results. In our ordinary results, and I will say, why can over and over again? Why mistakes will near there? In our back court, show us the mistakes, because what I could tamper the honorable Mebomodium Fanchemi, people say Trump, people say Obama, but Ghana, dear, be a Ghana focuser. The honorable, no, all protocols observed. For us not to bore ourselves with repeating honorable and excellency honorable. Yeah, for American system, you can't Trump, you can't Obama, you can't George Bush. Well, what lawyer Kotampa said then was a smart one. Results now, what was when your calculation, so by the years own calculations, I dear. There was if you be no, who rotate no, what the first row, the fast, what the yes, I have 50 plus 1. Okay, so who I say don't get Ketiano. Bring us your figures now. What you said there were errors and mistakes, no.
Yeah.
What's the main farmer? I wouldn't show the results. I'm not the one to declare. So what are you there to fight?
So based court engineer so fine.
I can't say now because there is all the figures we have here now. No, a year when figure, a year yeasty figure, and this is what the yeasty said they have. And you claim you have issues with the figures. Bring your counter figures for us to do maths. There you see, when it comes to subjective analysis, quality, not good near the end. Obia one arguing, but maths that 1 plus 1 can only be 2, unless you enter the rest of mathematicians. Some say 1.66. 1 plus 1.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. To read the lay. But my advanced mathematics told me, so we have proper calculation. There 1 + 1, there 1.666. It shouldn't be 2. We are in advanced mathematics. But let's stick to what you know. Back on me, boma me Intos bakun intos me no can we intos me no. You can't tell me
intos bakun intos me no intos me some but your analogy here.
Intos bakun
bakun.
So mama nja brofo no ya mpese me
be wi njina brofo nya brofo station. We try no blend ba ma 70%.
Yeah, so 1 + 1 can only be 2. 1 tomato no come 2. So let's stick to that. You don't bring figures and you still maintain say you were cheated. I agreed in that direction. But the other side of the coin I don't understand too with MPP and the Electoral Commission is that if you believe in equity, you come with clean hands. Because you see, in all this, see, American democracy is over 250 years. It has undergone reforms from the foundation fathers, what they did in the 1700s near the end, George Washington, the 13 initial colonies near the end, ne fair ne de ne ma other states and territory no omo joining there to make that 50 + 1 territories now. 50 states plus territories now yenya today no. In the Ghana elections we wanted to improve. If you had errors in there, I think we've gotten to the stage. I want Jean Mensah, if so clean as a white sheeter, to come and educate NDC and a lot of us in there. Because we don't sit on the fence and believe that all that you did, but a section of Ghanaians or powers that be are protecting her. I think she's been protected, as far as I'm concerned. Because in any case, why do I trust what happened in 2012? Because for whatever reason, the Electoral Commissioner then had the opportunity to come and sit in the box to be interrogated very, very well. No, can't argue. At the end of the day, you might disagree, but that is the position that he had to hold at that point in time. But 4 years down the line, or 8 years down the line, there are a section of Ghanaians who believe that no, she has nothing to answer. You are taking the same effects and ambiguity into 2024, and this same woman will be there to do what she did and feel that she did it so well. When some of us sit back here and say, so Mensah, did she have a good job? Because in any case, this election is 1 in a million. Over the years, you see, some of us, because you live over 4 decades.
Disappointment is with
my disappointment with NDC is not bringing figures to the party to come and convince us that they had any genuine reason to say they were cheated. Saying that they only want to base it on the woman's own figures. And so why your maths now multiplied than why you soft on the kind blow job ni be sharing. By the end of the day, we still get 50 + 1. So where are your figures? That shows very well that what they teach him out, I bet come even all near the end, still another one. So give us something new for us to chew on. Oh, you are not bringing them. And the other side of the coin is that, okay, I'm convinced that NDC looks like they have no case. So let's go to the other side of the story, because there are always 3 sides of a story. There are 2 major sides of a coin.
Okay.
Bring the woman to also give us. Oh, she did a very good job. That's what you are made to believe. For the first time, you say American elections, you say federal elections. Every region was considered a state.
Okay.
Here, major results from region. In the past, during the days of Afrojan Adenya, what we knew was that you end by constituency. In constituency, what's Accra? Accra Conference Center. Now, Akwetia results in. If there's something to discuss, you wait to me refer. But this Samusi no, everything should be shrouded in secrecy, done at Central Region, and the final figure will be transferred to Accra. Well, I mean, then when there are errors there, we can't really know what happened. And I think that is where I personally have my challenge. But the problem with NDC was that they told you this from the start. That's why Pese White and Royal Metalminu, they make sometimes make it look like a joke. I was giving tea without biscuits near there. What do you really mean? You get to such places, you don't even take their tea. Because you are there as a one in Nikodao. Into what would the wounds do? Because you don't know who will let you sleep. But you got out of them. But that is their own business. But beyond that business, you do stage beer. We want the Electoral Commissioner to come and sit in the box and also give us what happened, so that it will improve our elections. Me say I learned a lot in 2012 because where then I said Nketia is one of the most knowledgeable people when it comes to elections in Ghana. She's been through the mail. It's the mistakes in way, and that education about what is a sport ballot, what is a foreign material, polling agent. That was my learning curve. Nipa 21 atwaba. ya carry 22 ya ka say hey egu. What do? We make sure that every sheet will be looked on its own way. Stamp chain signing. That is the foreign material. Let's take it out of it. Yeah, training in our signature which ya signing. Maybe nipa 22, nipa 22, but the boss is showing 23 in it. That means there's a problem. There's one foreign material. We shouldn't have been there. Be a double voting. So all those things were learnt in 2012, and I think it improved us in 2016, and it improved us in 2020. So you, as the electoral commissioner, Obano, for Ghana elections to improve and go under to refine like American elections now, let's come and sit in the box and educate us, educate NDC, educate Chachu, educate Sammy Gyamfi. No one say what they are saying. They don't know what even they are saying. But more the law kukwasa in some chi ye chimusani adie. I mean, I know. I mean, party faithfuls will not be happy what I'm saying, but sometimes let's do a deep retrospection and talk about it. That if I woman I want him say, well, you have no case to answer, and also now can you no cry and nothing but the truth. Why will I fear facing a panel to discuss it? But when I know I have so much, I can be exposed. I will do everything to prevent such a scenario. But others are feeling that no, you can't say that.
And who feel it, sir? I mean, as much as say be a NDC for a presentation and convention,
scanty and not
substance. Because they didn't have the right words to prove otherwise.
Exactly.
But we call it so feel says Senka in your own estimation said the Oka. Senka Mame Charlotte. Hey, Mensah. Konosu in Supreme Court Emma Quine.
Yes.
Now Konosu bet
non to bet any role and what she did. I don't know. Tachibe to Bekuno. It's done in camera, and also it's done on camera in your shebi. What's the worst that you can do? You have your lawyers there. Bisano now on answer on narrative how the thing went about, and I think that will be make it more interesting. But you see, I've spoken to a lot of party faithfuls, and especially those on the side of the government. They don't want to even listen to me. Their point is that the woman should not be brought to the box at all to answer anything. You see, Ghana no they come as them say, your presidents, you trust a bit one. If you are not careful, it will come back to hang all of us. And if you like I said, you've lived for 4 decades and you took particular interest in what happened in 2012, you appreciate what is happening now. It's more like a reverse of what is happening. When Anado now is the president and John Mahama is at the other side, and also you see, say what you enjoy, say you can do a Chelsea agree with the papa. This is the best way. I also agree to the school of thought that what John Mahama now, what petitioner now. You see, I want to make this point too. What petition? You see, in the past it was Baumia, the Nanado and Jake Obichebilanti. They did the petitioning. So Baumia went into the box as a petitioner and as a first witness. This time around, I said the president is the petitioner. Now I said just gets to sit in the box. Yeah. You beside the question and not say I'm not the petitioner. So, and you are
you are representing the petitioner,
the first witness. So what you are saying, you should have in-depth knowledge. Pen drive, you be a pen drive about where. So I was say I don't know how the pen drive came. But listen, you should be smarter than this. You see, with all apologies to you, you should learn the basics and come back stronger. And PP2, that whole idea of trying to shield what cannot be shielded doesn't make sense to me. What shield the woman with? Because for everything.
My question is, shouldn't that be on the Supreme Court? In terms of Gyamfi MPP crash shielded, as in your own estimation.
Oh yes.
So Supreme Court no edge to mu say, okay, Mami's Jen Mensah. One our share ya bad tuning in so. And team A say about no way were home. Team B and so say and Tessa. Yeah. One our Finfin as referee. Also observation is and when I'll conduct elections. You don't think if the Supreme Court did that, that would have also helped in a way?
Good. I like the way you ask your question. You see, we as neutrals, I name law and you see common sense. This is what we feel. That at the end of the day, it's only the referee who can help settle those things. The referee might be wrong, but at the end of the day, we've given him that discretionary power to do that, make that decision for us. It happens. The more I listen to Sammy Gyamfi, always not happy, crying like a baby. Yeah. You know, the whole world will not be happy. The petitioner is not happy. But I'm running a day, man. Yeah. And where did I listened to one of the Supreme Court judges yesterday. What he said was, "So be a kokota. You do assembly say a command judge for ya. Sankwa manwa. And was is the same. Was back in MPP 2012. Yeah, it was the same. MPP 4 say Supreme Court because say Obi na disika koma
There were so many conspiracy theories. Atuguba. Yes, so we na so sika koma no na den. Asemba kota se koma wa. I to say yes, contract you kwan. Yes. And count down say contract brutal on by count down. Kevin F papa. Yeah. So that's the point. But see some of us who are it's strange when there are no dissenting views. And then a person will say 7-0. It's 9-0. See until be any man. And you say it's interesting to know that this time around there's a Chief Justice Eninyo, who is sitting on the case. Chief Justice now president elected out of the many. You see, it allows room. Mensah is also there. This room for conflict of interest. Is it's not by law. It's okay, but it makes it. You see, because Nankame can say, I know they are no because I know Krumha. Donald Trump judges are not appointed to Supreme Court. And Omodietiana man the for Lambasti the tax was a New York State to release your consular tax. And I call Supreme Court and Supreme Court never release on releasing a tax no and attorney prosecutor. I'm happy you said a chroma there. That's the whole anyway, that is also so true. You selecting me here doesn't mean I have to think about their integrity more than who appointed me. Exactly. But Ghana no there. But we don't want to discredit them. It's only interesting. I say what can to ask me say me past chess even in academia you what past chess anymore. What did I write? What did I say? You can disprove me. But it's only interesting that the president elects the Chief Justice, and the Chief Justice has to sit on a case as the main chairperson on such matters. Some of us are a bit afraid how it really goes. Remember that chief from the Volta region, where Chachu also had an issue. Sarah Adinira told Chachu that maybe did the Ofie. It doesn't make it where Chachu also for no, you don't go there because the judges, lawyers are friends. You can't tell me they are the enemies. MPs, ministers are all friends. People who speak a common language always flow together. So at the end of the day, ideology in the engine, and I believe I talk about personality and ideology more when you come to the same-sex marriages near there. So in principle, I think NDC they had a chance to solidify. See, I'm saying BA case in the so that they will do their case. Where they lost again 9-7 because the idea is that when you are 10 minutes for the Supreme Court, they are not there to joke. Taxpayers' money, TB near the into more as NDC and Chachu lead counsel, you make all your case in one. That ambush marketing say you got on ya to top up as well. Any figures now say or Jimensa bar near Pemno. You've been dribbled by your own Ronaldo. Now is you've got to be prepared. You see, say even Jen Mensah bana or ma yamfan say Jen Mensah cry if Supreme Court man who can say nka omra mekasa. Now be can't be beer nanka wo do evidence na den. You see, that's what they want to do. In principle, what I see here is that MPP ne NDC ne nya and Akufo-Addo na NDC ne nya in principle. Na yedi lawyer in Abakan. Inti wa was say mechiti no. He who alleges must prove yeah. Wo NDC no led by Sedikete. Also be in the box. Election obi enya 50+1. Exactly. You didn't have numbers. Okay. You came to sit in the box. Na metoto wa no. Metoto wa no we me say we need substance. So would convince me then I would decide to also provide my witness to come and defend, make a case for me. But I think sufficiently you couldn't convince me that you have a case against me. Now me say, common sense I say that I can design so many problem. You get me? Me na me say opo for my dear. Na ye no me akokot. Na lawyer na ebisa me and make me prove say okay, opo for my dear because I want be Anopa Bosuo. Or urban, madam, you are no urban, Anopa no or urban. No, yes, okay, then it's possible to open a fire. Sadia, opposed to better box in Nimbisam. But apart from my dear, me by tell me, in Anopa for the another, or your fan 21st February, time by 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, no poor show, and there is a Mbungu. So Opo doesn't need anything to come and answer to convince the judge. At the end of the MPP or you see, they say, when to me and convince me say me wiao into I'm not interested into what judge no for some na bua and ka wo NDC wo problem the thing. So at the end of the day the judges will make a decision whether I've lost or I've won because in any case the ruling will come on March 4th in your bare property and there minjin tum counter case mama chance na me case na there mo abegu. So March 4th no it is possible that
MPP, MPP. Why? Because you had the opportunity to also provide a witness to convince us that the NDC can issue. You have that opportunity.
That case in yes, a reopening of some of the applications.
Exactly.
It is exactly. Imagine Mensah and Sammy
Jomama so your money chance on Shishan Asem Fufro. Because or doing say no Shishan no uncle
yeah. There were some misapplications.
Exactly. And if say by law once Mensah was petitioned as a first respondent, now or respond day in affidavit in there. And so be yano. You see, that's the position of NDC. In the Supreme Court, together with the EC and MPPs who believe that it is not, and yet in Shese, we're responding quite the abra. I think I don't need anything to answer to you. So make the decision. So in this case, assuming the decision day, it can go against MPP. You see, prejudice in the QNCC, Ghana was prejudice, and I say a bias in the QNCC. I say,
whichever we are going to be at the TS and
no, be a busy meeting. I could be sushi abrofono, and I also be in abrofono. Prejudice in the position say, NDC feels that no man to do Mensah and the Melusu. Obviously, just and they won't lose. Maybe a judge, I met me. I can say, okay,
Manu Jonah feel so we honor.
But you see,
no, your time, Kaka.
Yes.
We will be opening the phone lines around 11:30 to 30 minutes for our callers.
Yes.
Until you have some time from now till then. But Yanko Ghana quick.
Okay.
Now you're parliamentary correspondent. Emmanuel Akoli, we general line is watcher. Okasa nyina no utiu. Na yenko hwede ekoso nso Ghana. Ponze parliamentary vetting of Akufo-Addo appointees no is still ongoing. Na yema
especially how I come in.
I have Minister of Fisheries. What is fish rearing?
Interesting. It's a chairman Nebisano. Me just said this one Nebisa chairman
of the vetting committee.
Onani DM Nebisano. What's the fish rearing?
And fish rearing also saying.
It's the rearing of fish in ponds and reservoirs.
Anopa Bosuo Unity Radio. It feels good to be back. We love that we are back, and we know you're also happy that we are back. Thomas Nana Boache. Usu will say Kromuti. Samuel Opoku Gyamfi joining and Beatrice Sanson. Be me say na yen hu a enen ka de besi. Unsu tie my fan che mo depa ene e ma yen papa osofo Asantibio papa musu wani age pa say ababa na ye de wase say udi djuma na mpanifo akuku dam sa no etimi nya adaje tiwu a na je se itirima ye de messages no keep them flowing on Facebook. YouTube nso ko abetima hwe Unity TV Worcester. Sabre de ye ko Ghana na ye ne ye nuabema Emmanuel Akoli akasa. Na ye bisan se Ghana nso mra hye badwafie die na ebogu san se eho na Ghana ye mra ne nyina friba. Mpanimfo nhyehyɛ bi ya ho ne friba. Yima ye ne age se ye nya wa ahoma so apom te sen wo Ghana. Hello Akoli. Hello, Ima Otemenga. Ima Akole Otemenga. Hello, Ima Otemenga. Okay. Yabesa try nya Ima back on the line, but Manucho to us, man.
Yes, it will be interesting to hear from Parliament to Nekon because this time, and see, my joy is that Ghanaians all of a sudden are too interested in our politics. You see, in the past, but now it's on TV, and kudos to a lot of these radio stations too. I think they've improved on live coverage in the idea. And see, people are more well informed on issues. With TB, you have the raw data and you make judgments out of it. In the past, nobody reporting and send your pay, not their bro. Imagine election petition in the TV so. Na niewani Sammy Gyamfi kojo upon Kroma na ebe chair near course for wow, anka you to be more interesting than heaven. Heaven can even listen to them in amazement. And will be amused at what happens.
Okay, my mirror say Ima Otemenga. Okay, me bacho hold on. I am say what 3.9 Anopa Bosuo now we yen na hone ensamra Manucho mami let me get back to you next one come on I try and set it Neoma Street ni nya Ima say enya problem kakra with our Bluetooth connection to the console but
yes, so I think we are at that crossroads now. See there Chachu one of the legal luminaries doyens in Ghana. I think that for you might have your own qualms, but Ghana is blessed to have a person like him. it depends where you sit. You might see him as not too good. But I think maybe people say smells of arrogance. Remember, I could tamper my statement. We say on Bisa bench in Bisa, and the bench is the Supreme Court judges. And we say, are you telling us our job? Not say, Your Honor, I'm not arrogant. I'm not the one who feels I know more. I'm not a lawyer who feels I know more than you. Near the end, people felt it was a straight jab to chachu. But the law is about arguing your case out without insulting. But we see, I say, with Your Honor, respectively, and I can item the Ghana, they say, we can say respectively, they are Canadian. It's an interesting one. But at least perspectives is what people look at without impugning on the person's personality or intelligence. In Mensah, Chachu Showdown would have been a bit of an interesting perspective to it. And people feel that, hey, if you really wanted that to happen, you should have made a very good case to convince some of the judges that no, Akufo-Addo final statement it might be in our favor. But me being not as a lawyer, from what I saw in court, the letter that I watched, I think NDC did not really put up a solid image and case. And beyond that, even from a bird's eye view, I've told you that monitoring elections from 92 as a young boy growing up till now, I actually regions in 2-3 regions or make that decision. First, now Western region. Western region, I changed to Western North and Western region. Western region is for MPP. Western North is for NDC. This is the Central region. Now a bit of Greater Accra. They decide elections in Ghana. I'm not saying the rest don't, but the rest look like they are decided.
They are decided. Yeah.
I say because of California, New York,
Massachusetts, into Joe Biden.
Exactly. So those are decided regions. In Ghana, no Central region, they can change their mind at any time. Osha parliamentary now. They gave it more to NDC, but the presidential there, it's an 8-year course. So they decided. NDC should convince me what happened in Central. At least the lady could not deliver Central to Kamala delivered California. Because a state, it's always a democratic state. They have 55 of the electoral college. It's a problem. But the point is that you brought this woman because she's from Central and she's been with the party. But in principle, once they didn't deliver it, NDC, with all apologies, you don't have Central, you don't have the elections. You might have had your men's gold, Galamsey, a Japa deal, and stuff. That time you near Baba Kebi, but the time when you Kebi near the PDS, you might have made all those arguments. By the end of the day, Ghanaians feel that 4 more to do more. 4 more to do more. But beyond the 4 more to do more, we want credible, unbiased, unadulterated elections in Ghana. Anything here, brain, because I don't like, you see, to get 2 votes from 40-year-old men, it has to take 40 years. You're 2 votes, but you're living more than 4. You're living more than 40 years, but you have 2 votes. In Tebeye, you say, yeah, 2 votes. I know, we are even 1 or 2 votes to put into the ballot. This is something that I hate with passion. Although you might not get 100%, even a simple up to date, Trump still says that he was cheated. Yeah, people believe that he was cheated. So I'm not saying cheating doesn't go on, but you make sure that you open your eyes and also will cheat. Be mindful of coming generations. Coming generations into Niebre. But once you are not giving us that one, it doesn't really work for me. Once in principle, you've not proven beyond reasonable doubt that there was cheating. It shouldn't be done. But beyond that, you see, we should say a bit of far ballot boys shooting. Now, even what Carlos Ayinkra did at the Parliamentary House, it makes us believe that George was sorry about the animal farm.
And it is now the team. Upon committee, SAP, the president who is for a minister. Committee now basically, as a last week Friday, someone retained when it's not back who should 18. And so far, over the account of 20. And actually, all of the Cecilia, Abnada, I have been on the Minister of Sanitation, Minister David of Sanitation and Water Resources. So, no, and what for the team in Murico, Honorable Petition. So, I put
and the Mame to say, Cecilia, Abnada Party upon where we were chat.
I am the friend here, Honorable Kuju, also the Minister, Public Enterprises, almost years. Now, almost the Parliament is now doing two more. And yeah, they can say one more teacher. President, this we are so in. In the another party and yeah. In some of my
you might bet my job, baby. You might bet my job, baby. My online and Nadia and your cremu rough.
What we can say. Actually, yeah,
try near her.
The voice of the people.
Yeah, Casania.
You now the American and Donald is another ever continuing. It is all and simply to be after in few amount of being no, ever the water supply and after coverage and no percent. And what you say, yeah, Captain, yes, general water supply that. And no more percentage, let us say every kind of water, it's a borehole down and a 5 water to extra. Therefore, we just say a big price into air coke, and Yabu go with coming idea. And 78% COVID, 78% COVID. Never and the appliance. And the president strong this say obey nothing to also being a lot. And then call maybe now among the is anomaly where one of the team to eat the airport. Now among participants to eat to be very among. I think you are also a practice to go to say. When the president is by a public means, or checking you free of charge, every citizen, a car on board in I say, if I was confined to what would you, that can apply a car and I have 4 years. Ever remote the system. Now, what you say? It is sometimes everything affinity, and now, after 840 million Ghanaians, 840 million Ghanaians, we will start distribution now. In fact, 10 million are more urban areas. 1/8 in 2 now, this time of penny, I don't want and all Francia. In CIS free of only now. Or free that all committee anymore. This you know, this means that if I don't own that on Rono, every ama committee, a hollow, now, I'm sure you live back also on about to a total as you need that day. And water security situation, and Emma or in another part. And water security situation a year. Now, how Akufo-Addo is illegal mining for a year. You know, for people to chemicals of people to say, woman say, and then say, they are good, economic no na eba no sa nfio a amanfo ini espedi edi nyama bibi nyama okrampo no omo di nyama bibi tap pollution no ha di pa e ma cost of people or buying you know ni cost in Ghana water company the no could be you are chemicals go to pa we need more chemicals or people yeah no is why you are using ano intimate and president appointed na we go na moto on there so it didn't go na anka the water security system anka again na mo no president among everyone na one part is different in my boy no almost die now if any na you me up your water resources and your water body is number a problem then angry and here you see us you are not that for
okay
hello
yeah you might and for some reason mean to me who and now line munya kra and the line munya kra and so far Cecilia da party we and honorable when I was Ziano
honorable
Joseph Kujo
on minister for enterprises
okay
na major controversy no more. Minority you don't know how like this sorry I can say. Ministry of Public Enterprises, the which executive instruments GI work and supervision for Ministry of Public Enterprises. And it's other president and 4 minutes ago, and minister designate
Yuma unim and a line munya crying to the abandon and say Gyamfi will see her for today now or China Aduma. I don't know if it's from your network and I am trying to after showing you doing command how we can establish a better connection for our listeners because so kasa no be antia me feel say na okra na how enti ochina nyame ya aduma yo thank you very much Ima
mate
okay yes I'm sure you ono na gina mra shebe fie man ono na ye aduma ma Peace FM or ye aduma United Television Hello FM OK FM any despite media and Unity Radio so obo aduma man now America said the bay American so be hu ne ekoso ofie ono na yete ne kan at least we know say Cecilia Dapade wa pass it through and honorable Kujo e no controversy aba ho
na interesting ono me MP pa yes e fia
so we controversial to was a controversial better na one pin zamba
no anyway me area me was no deputy for energy
Frances ne Thomas Boache ne mo na mo kase sound na take for a brief moment no mo fan chen say we had a glitch on Facebook ni mo ema na take kakra but am san chen ba back ya da mo asese mo san choro ye ma ye hu ya enti manucho Gyamfi ona quickly am say your time no run pa na emra me
hwe a quick one on parliament okay ana me wie we no
so when they were yeah because your time no running
like we said it's
election petition okay remember 1 minute for some
and I know no it's interesting doc him ko say I mean one can channel I mean he decided even not to talk to the media after but we should be measured in our commentaries after the election but I think he never be at a match for to final declaration announce the final decision declaration they say is in a final decision of the court whether John Mahama stands a chance because second term say president
Obede na say Mahama he's not calling to be the president he's calling for re-election more or less because NDC petition obviously nobody won
exactly so let's leave
and even if the court declares in his favor a better re-election if that is a big if
and that is why I wanted to go deeper. Initially, Muslim when we now the hands down. So when did they change to so were you lying to your people or you are not a knee-jerk reaction and I said them. But like you said, it's still running. It's your time now. Yeah, boom. A quick on your parliamentary way. No, I mean it's interesting. I wanted to go to the Hawa Yakubu way, but in when your chance, Yabisam. and the fish running near the end. Like I always said, how Yakubu went there with as a Rambo. Not say baby son about the shooting near the end, and she wanted to dribble no man.
Yeah, time ninety.
Yeah, man, weak pass no boguye. But me MP no na time the end so end until there.
No, say your topics for every day, and no one pinning can wear just brief report. TM focus on the substantive topics for today.
No, we an interview there. I said my comment
kaka, yeah. But someone said when to me I explain the controversy, no.
Yes,
because that's a line munye.
Yeah, I 12 and there now or the Bayman. But I'm only hoping that he will go through. I mean, he's done well.
Are you hoping he will go through because he's your MP?
No, because he's good. It's been one of the most featured MPs. I mean, not born community.
Okay. Now, young lesbianism, same-sex marriage, now a unity, Ghana and same be everybody bahono. I'm saying you can't stories, no.
Yes.
Inusa Fuseni say, "Oh no, a cremoni on Fuaso." But you respect your man for rights. As a lawyer, he believes you respect your man for rights. Gabby Asarochi, that say we shouldn't promote hate. And Hassan Ayarga say, Yamma gave one lesbian for Ntias say, Ghana omuni right be our a certain lawyer for Kun Suswa Babontin said, as I say, ma Ghana for Tias say, Constitution ye dibu o mine. And if you say, sorry, but any sorry, Constitution bars same sex marriage. Bibi a year unnatural canal biano. Yentum nti when you say yen respect you be right and yen respect you be left, and other people also say so be sorry na so fast kan twa bi ti say me feel say me so me right say me twa manu chuti a yenya no because we feel say right e bibia ye obi right obi feel say and right bia and say a permit under the law abra constitution no esi ho kwan ana ye na tesa no so said the na discuss no ana ye inya ne ntie say omo bie office ewo ho ama nanado ka kire national security say omo close dan no ama reporter yensa kan de che say omo akoshat dan ni down enra na eno dan chanso so okokwa benya
chief no
yeah for omo from council traditional council omo from saying
Domi Kwabenya traditional.
Domi Kwabenya traditional council. Yeah. Himfo no so buafu ama ene omo so akasa. Na omo asemu omo kan se enye omo ho e na amanfo de beye saade no. Na omo manana Akufo-Addo because other people are also blaming Nanado saying stance and they promote a friend is saying gayism no. So ebi mu say na Addo danko Akufo-Addo obi say I say blame Akufo-Addo for establishment of LGBTQI office in Ghana.
Dr. Clement
Apaak
NDC MP. NDC MP.
Yeah, NDC MP.
Score the political points.
Yeah, or say Akufo-Addo e ka ho bi e na ma sa de ne koso nti say Ghana for blame bi a yemfa ma no. Na yentie eye ohene no kwabenya ye fra no so mudin de ana no odin yo. Ni Mensah kwamonyo kwaw.
Mensah kwamonyoka na ka chole.
Yeah. Onu na ye kwabenya musukwe na je say musukwe de ohene.
Yeah, one of the chiefs.
Yes, onu no yo ohimpani. Yentie ensam odi tu dwa no. Ebi quickly.
Ebema akumatoye ebeba nyansu se yankata ni ekosa so eni nyina na se yanti bibia ananu yankasa yebe sorry asemu wi eye efa ohu efa me ho efise ade eye nyankopon echi wade no ewo so bibia oye nami anamusini ewa asase wesu no esese ye wo chiwade efise obi bia ewo chiwade ni pada se ni bia ewo diani a oti na minje di yesese obi di diani a onke ebrewa obiti.
Okay, enti nana asem no ni baba kunsu ni enti wenso
na so bema ebetina oba ni oba ebetini afa yifun awuana omuntimi fa yifun wudi a omuntan se nyankopon ebo bema ena nyankopon eyi oba ema bema so omungu no mase endori omudi achuwa de kasiye eni muchu ena abeka asase ebuse yen ya mamya ni amani emo no so oba ni oba ɛbɛhyehyɛ hɔ anaasɛ bɛrima ne bɛrima ɛbɛhyehyɛ hɔ no ɛyɛ asase ne kuro no ɛne nananom akyiwadeɛ sɛ saa fi no sɛ ɛba asase no so a ɛde nomiɛ ɛna ɛba.
Okay, enti kwabenya ehimfo na wo ho no apani owom ni Mensah kwamonyo kwaw ono na yete ne ene oni Peace FM kasa na o say omo mana omo chokrata de akoma na nado na omo mana nado few days because ade ne nya de so omo question ne say ohene ne kasa no kan akọ Bible mu asem ayi Lot breso Sodom ni Gomorrah na o kan say so oba ni oba etumi ewode a ene amogitum se bema ne bema betumi afafuro di a ene agitum na se bema ne bema be ware na momosimo koyi bema sperms di akohye obi yema ma na wo ama mo na mo nya bade a ese ehu se bi agimisem ne ye no nya de e be soso wo Ghana Unity Radio 103 Anopa Bosuo encha kra be phone lines na my callers no na mo de madwenkyira ba Manu.
Yeah, you see, I've been laughing all through because this is a very sensitive case, like I keep saying. You see, there are three sides of it. You are talking about
Most Reverend Philip Naameh, the end they say Catholic Bishop Boss.
Yes.
Say, you respect you on Fuaso Catholic conference so Fuaso, but then and say Obi be page man or gay. You deny no sir right no because of gay. Obi be
but that's what you see. That's why I stand personally. Memfuaso. But I don't think that they should not have rights.
Right, no, as in what?
Right,
when right, the opportunity in contest, say because you say, no, so you who so you gay, what you mammy you would do. That's
not,
you don't get a place.
That is not giving them rights. If you say we again you can't have access to a home, you can't have access to a job, you can't have that is you denying them the basic things that will make without make them human to live comfortably. You know, what's say or ye be ninety, mama, you shouldn't come close to where you are. But
if you are talking about rights, once the right to chrono, are very interchangeable.
Yeah,
because I can say right. I mean, I mess me fee. Me so na mess me fee. And I might say, oh, you're gay, and I'll be permitted. I have the right to who I want to give the job to. Men I may be a majuma, and I mean so many high and crop for. And I mean so me say, so Ujidia now you're gay, mean so many high. And to those people, we should be very circumspect about the use of the word right.
Saying there's something, the Constitution binds you. You can't deny somebody of a job, savior, or you say,
because the Constitution allows the gay.
Ghana Constitution, you can't deny somebody the fundamental human rights. What you mean deny or be based on what you feel say.
No,
Ghana no.
Manuti,
I have my house, so I decide who to give to.
No, and I had the Okano. Gayism no to me because
beyond the gay or your bad
yeah, feminism and it's also against
it's a bit
disability hamra ansutia into all the racial ethnicity ni but gay and lesbianism no Ghana Constitution no doesn't allow, but it does allow. What I say, and these are the differences. Anti Ghana no, obi betumi aka say, emremu kura no Constitution name makwan. Nti me ho kwan say me family diamond.
Ti me ka say me again kwan dia won fa me. Yeah, exactly.
Nti me ka say the word right no interchangeable.
No, you see the word right because and that's what they are fighting for. You see, na me ka say ade no the law and religion. You see when you talk maybe the answer when I make kasa now you say religion you've lost the debate. If you have say identity menoka because and your biana oje wosom na wosom nidi. Into when you debate and when you kasa now ka say some say you've lost the plot. Me I'm a Christian so you are a Christian it's your business. I'm not a Christian. I'm a Muslim so then you've lost the plot. Until let's keep the law and religion separate. Maybe you can be like the GOP in America, Republicans. The law is the religion. They are a school of thought. Saudi Arabia, the law is the religion. They are being guided by the holy book. And then the Yemrano. Over Ghana, the law is not the religion. Unfortunately for us, we didn't make the law the religion. We allowed room for the religion to have a place in the law, but we didn't say that the law is the religion. say we Christian, we are ruling by the Christian principles and everything should be by the Christian way. We decided to go the secular way, say be a Buddhist, or be a Hindu, or be a Shinto, or be a atheist, or be a traditional. He has the right to live as a Ghanaian and enjoy the basic rights as a Ghanaian. So where we are now, no, you see, sometimes I have mixed feelings about this. Especially, I don't want to be in the president's shoes because he has my thoughts. But unfortunately, he's leading a multitude. Remember, he has my thoughts. He has my thoughts that he's lived a greater part of his life. Okay, say in the 60s, he was in the UK. They were thinking like us. Net say Ghana for ya, or Mudrin say Ghana for ya. So him say Ghana, suicide is a crime punishable by imprisonment. By chroma there, it's signed as a disease. Obi kunwa ebia ebify we catch him say akran so enye
no how you
yes by UK sorry UK yare you community say no same person will try to kill so try so kunwa and I believe in that school of thought say wow we are see they say my they say now people try so be kunu but somebody will decide to kill himself out of this president position. He saw the movement, he saw the rise of some of these things.
But President Akufo-Addo say on so after that interview now
on so ne dey say enya enough traction to be discussed in Ghana. Until Abrochi sana ikoduo, but he's leading a group of people by now in the position of the law is that it is not allowed. That is why it should be decisive that you know what, I have my beliefs. The America say me president America me beliefs, but I am ruling a people with a constitution and the constitution says no. So as it stands now, anything trying to be in that direction, we will nib it in the bud and we can even kill people for it. That is the position of the law. So something some more assembly advocacy
within our reach. And let me assure that this government has no plans to change the law on same-sex marriage. We have no authority, and we will not seek any authority to do so.
And to 2018, Akufo-Addo called Synod, praised before highest conference, Synod, and Kokan Sasimi say, now buying has no intention of legalizing same-sex marriage, and they will not seek any. They won't seek any authority to do so.
That was in 2018.
2018.
Yeah, 2021. There's a new government.
It's the same government,
but it's a new government.
It's
a new government.
And Akufo-Addo assistant.
On side, but it's a new government in place by the constitution. My government then and my government now. You win as one. We are talking about law here. On Casa, don't imply, but the point is that at that point, oh yes, it would be interesting to have a second. Now, the point is that you see, at this stage of our lives, that we should stop being ostriches. I agree that there's a school of thought. I mean, people are forcing me. Are you a gay yourself?
Max Billion Nana Balfour say, right is measured by human. Western country must respect African rights. That's the constitution. It's in our constitution.
No, but Western, let's put this in perspective. Western country, Ben Ghana say.
Oh, and then Joe Biden and Radiania discuss on Unity Drive. And then Joe Biden say, Peace FM, Graco Peace FM.
Yeah, I want you to go there.
Joe Biden say, African country are one for gays. Omobe kati aid na ukase ya moye brano.
So is that wrong? So
no, Obianka said wrong.
So should we fight him in Ghana then be talking a lot of way? He and see point I mean now we want to say and say aid amodi me. The account from aid comes from what?
No, I don't want us to divert attention to the aid.
No, but no working.
You focus on yen
you focus on our people.
Yeah,
means that Sisiano people are talking and lawyers, astute lawyers, strong moral and religious beliefs will say by their practice they need to start reasoning. With all apologies to them,
they need to start. What do you mean?
Yunus Hussein, an astute lawyer, he says that Islam is haram. Haram to talk about gay into a Muslim crime. But the truth is that religion, our law, professional fan. You can't. It's not about religion. The law should be separated from religion.
But Mama Misa say, that's what the religion. But my nana menon enya
oh yeah, that's the beauty.
Religion na ye kan wahano. Enya Bible ena Akufo-Addo di bu o man no. What I said. Ena enya Quran. Minim the Buddhists for use book or use the book of the Mormon.
The book of Buddha.
And you know the Buoma. Yeah, the idea of Constitution 1992 Constitution. And another the Buoma. And also a womb say yen jintum. Nti uka religion na me no nyadwen. No, me chair people are making arguments based on religion and I want to be. People of course if I'm a Christian say no yeah. Good. But so, we are focusing on Nanado because only be say I agree. Apaak is Akufo-Addo na ama
no political point which is allowed. I think TC and BBA do no. They gave people no.
What is your point of saying?
Omo say Ghana there to start confusing a Ghanaian, put religion, put your for which you
a couple of messages. Okay. Yes. Max Billion the Makai. Me am a big brother, Steve Answer Queen, Starboy, Hello FM. Okay. Also joining. I say, I'm tuning, Big Opo. LGBTQ is devilish and we don't need it in Ghana. Keep soldiering on, bro. Yeah. Man, I'm Max Bill inside the Bible. I say my case is simple. If Western country cannot allow Africans to set polygamy office in their country, so we respect African culture and norms or constitution. Period. I say America for see any gain to the almost only polygamous into an young 5, 4, 3 to say Ghana customary marriage. If they cannot do that, they should also respect our rights. No, men missing for mobile or radio. So America can't even marry 5.
Why can't you marry 5?
Why should you? The constitution bars it.
What is marriage here?
Masa, and you now obey that marry 5 for American man which to radio. So
Ghana obey that marry 5.
And we went into this.
But you have your stance.
No, Ghana, DNA. Mechira say Ghana wa ware miensa e ya mrem. Ni na backed by law. Customary marriage in Ghana. Enra ye chirem say ya ware a be ma betimi aware more than one. Ni na backed by customary marriage and divorce registration law 1985. I call abinda denimo PNDC law 112. Backed a Jitum, a polygamous in nature. Islamic, a polygamous. It is also backed by Marriage Act. Ena oko ordinance enona ultimi wari bako. Inti Ghana no ye won hihye say.
It's a fallacy. Between ordinance and kase wari. What between wari bako?
Enye no. The only point or the by.
What's me missing for me? But it's a fallacy.
No, but America there now can because
no, me just say Ghana. It's a fallacy. People have ordinance and they have other wives. So what is it?
No, you see. Yes, there were alternatives, but in short, no polygamous.
No, inform well, say Ghana.
In short, no
Ghana, you can have ordinance and have polygamy.
Me person just say in short, no Ghana.
We are stretches.
Ubetimi aware more than one. Bakrumha you cannot. Period.
Oh, okay. So ordinance ubetimi aware more than one.
Yeah, were alternatives. This is the simple argument we had yesterday.
You can have ordinance.
Okay, straight ordinance. A straight.
Na Ghana straight ordinance. Ghana straight ordinance.
Unique customary. You don't have any other alternatives. To say the Ghana, you don't have it. How much polygamy tum? Ghana a polygamy tum. Enti Max Billion say America for see any gain tum dia, and you almost any polygamy tum.
Maybe I have to wait that one man fight that ordinance see BM. Maybe
that is not the argument. On a different day you can go to that.
No, it's high time I also start that one. The ordinance one wife.
LGBT with regards to Ghana constitution.
Let's go on. See, unfortunately, no. You see, like I tell you, I'm in Akufo-Addo shoes. Personally, my exposure tells me that people should have right to consenting adults. I don't mind. And I don't give a damn because I'm here. You think I should worry? Why my bagana ya my co-studio Ignatius Annor any partner for UK abano my bet now no my show no more. You think I should worry? How does it worry me?
So what your mama you think about only yourself and not the constitution
you
and
are
the culture of the
you should
country?
Think about your first in kind of dear they take up themselves.
Why are we even discussing the election petition? If not for the love we have for our country.
Of course, because
America.
Inadvertently, it affects you.
So we have a social setting. We have cultures.
Obi the crana me say odi sugar. I say me because it affects me.
No, sir. Obi di na say say aduane a odi na emboa na obetimi etufo. You can.
Oh, so I can only advise, but I can't do anything to the person. So Ghana, then we can advise them, but we don't have the right to do anything.
Sugar na obi di no constitution be nsi ho kwan so obi so obehunu sugar na wanom a constitution doesn't bar that the constitution allows the person but who say health wise M1 ubetumi etunifo but this uncana idea awari ye kan
sexual knowledge
Bible danche Quran danche ye constitution no njintum.
So let's live with it.
I don't know why you say Akufo-Addo Akufo-Addo is being put in a tight position.
Just like me. Because people I've had a lot of traction telling me that they think I'm gay because when they listen to me, support it. But
so why would people have problems with you?
A personality and ideology. I don't support the ideology, but that I don't hate their person. I don't hate their personality.
No, sir, personality hate is
what they are preaching in Ghana. There, it annoys me.
No, but now you were talking about
hating the person means woman.
No,
you can't come to your workplace.
Say you won't do it, but Obi to say Ignatius Annor ni Obi no mu yege a won
in life. I mean me pemba or not some pep oba or pebema. Why should I fight him?
From the constitutional point of view, say Obi so pemema nti njano no mpe because any writer.
We gotten to the point now. Say me manicho me say me pema. When I see women, I get an erection and I want to go and sleep with them, especially when they have big
nonsense, Nick.
What's this nonsense? You see, you always run away from the truth. Me want bar, me erection.
And do for bar.
Me bar pa, especially our boobs we there. Me want me vukra. And I did 3 years. And I mean,
yeah. Trust me. Time so I be phone lines.
Time ni so I become.
Yeah, be phone lines. No more callers. No kasa.
Now me question obi we nya 40 years or so on for bad. Ni open bema. He has erection from a woman. Now, wafro bino and then Akasan and Pakron say they feel the same way. So they should have an opportunity. You see, Neka wa say now. Issue say Ghana, we are hating their person. We could be office. What's the constitution? Omo could be officer. Are they going to pull people to go to the office there to go and have a discussion? I think Ghana be to make us bosom somi and kwasi asem. What that? What is bosom somi and kwasi asem? Is it not an insult? Can I say Christian somi and kwasi asem?
No, no, say behind the background or say or Bible no quote.
Oh, so Bible can let the person say bosom somi and kwasi asem. But maybe traditional religion can tell me that I'm some Christian somi and kwasi asem.
If that is your belief, you see, we are talking in the realm. So bet me about the attacks that will come on you. No,
why would they attack me?
Some people would disagree. Yeah, attack us in physical cry, verbal attack. As somebody says about some somi and kwasi asem, maybe traditionalists for so.
Are you not stupid to say that statement in Ghana?
You're fan on 20.
No, we are talking. Yeah, let's build it. Let's build the point.
Me person me tiwa say won say.
Timasi say Ghana.
Right.
Ghana obi to make us say abosom somi and kwasi asem. They are so receiving a local movement.
We are talking about constitution. Me per se are limited onto the realm of the constitution. The right in the realm of the constitution.
Constitution, it's subject. Constitution is subject to change. It's subject to be repealed. Constitution. Anybody say in the me catch us when I was back at infantry school. Near sir, about 25 years ago.
So for Santibius, me question. Say, can armed robbers form an association? Now you to say, oh, this is their right. So they have an association, so we should allow them.
Armed robbers. One form association. The point is that going to maim another person without the person agreeing to you is the crime. I'm an armed robber. Say, nobody will catch me. But the moment I go and maim somebody without the person's giving me the permission, it's a crime. The crime is not because you said an armed robber or you are holding a gun. Maybe I'll put the gun right to her.
You could be called and questioned.
It's because I said I'm a gay?
No, you're an armed robber.
Why?
Because you said you're an armed robber.
And the gun will be cracker sell you before we couldn't my men and papa and paso we say jailino.
Those are spiritual matters, it's not in the constitution.
But the background we
no, and I just said those are spiritual matter. Until I'm saying in the realm of the constitution.
Even the gays.
Sorry,
the gays no crime. You see, when the be law.
Okay, Manucho, what the other law?
You know why? Because
a running show, a running program. This topic.
I wish I could learn. Say Ghana, what can say I am gay and your crime. But once you are caught marrying somebody or having unnatural sexual knowledge, it is a crime. By law, so be office, baby, na say a gay fan. Obviously, is trying to promote. That's where the problem is. But me could not circle. Now me can say guy I was Ignatius Annor. Wako Ghana also a gay no. Why say by law yencheno? Because the law does not say that somebody professing that is gay is a crime. Stigmatization. We are talking about stigmatization.
I'm happy about the office they opened. the office.
That one, then I'm sure says the president doing because intelligence should have picked it and not even allowed.
In your opinion, if we say gayism, no, respect your right. Is that your final point?
Me feel say omo ye gays, no, they should not go to Ghana to start misbehaving. There should be advocacy. Advocacy means me meeting and say make sure say me yeah. There's no way. Me I can tell not to me gay. I make say me gay. Won't pay me and family. Won't pay my family. But I have erection from women, and I've had it from birth. I've never found solace. But me sure be not say this is him. It doesn't mean stigmatization. Say me yentu opomo wan in studio have you gay there yentu so studio ha na ade no.
Okay.
I think it's wrong.
It's wrong. Even though the constitution from the realms of the constitution.
Yeah, constitution.
So now you about right. Intina so far Santibio say enti am robbers bet me for more association no maka say almost say you're right inti yam mo kwan no so more chrono because that is how they
Ignatius are no problem inti okase because that's his orientation now or ye adwuma no metro no. Your point is he should lose his job and be rendered nobody because that's his preference.
No, so also we can in the realm of right. The Metro TV in Sobeka say okay, this is yen setup. Yen so yen welcome gay for because and now
I want you to
the only thing and Kabema discriminatory ni say Ghana gayism tumu dia. Then I know we have a point say I was kicked out of my job based on my sexual orientation.
I don't want to talk about Metro. Me say genuinely.
Yeah, my phone lines no. Na em fa course in frame kakra say we are near to me summon up. Safe no join here and basically we looked at two topics. Yeah, Ghana election petition, no. Election petition, no. And I assign pressing issue as I see I work Ghana. Homosexuality, LGBTQ plus. They say the plus across Abaaka. Why join armed robbers if you never intend to rob? That is also for us and TB question to you. Unity Radio.
We are going to maim somebody who has a right to live. Gayism, I'm not going to catch somebody to go and sleep with.
It is still right.
No,
you have to define the
right. Doesn't mean your freedom ends under my nose. I have to allow you chance to me. So
the right.
With all apologies,
shouldn't the right be under the Constitution?
Analogy I don't agree that I'm robbery in the because we.
Maybe it's our question.
Yes.
Shouldn't the right be considered under the nose of the Constitution?
Okay. Do you know why rape?
No. I want you to answer me.
No, Constitution. Rape. Why do people rape?
My uncle line is so.
You didn't let me land because
no. Yeah. Program for our callers. We know waha. We'll come back. 508-304-9394. So free Worcester. 508-304-9394. And I'll free outside Worcester na Europa. Number near plus 508-846-3021 plus 846 plus 508 plus 508-846-3021. Ube to me a friend now so joining discussion on your first time being back in a long time. I mean him say yenya callers ni bi so Obin Otemenka. Hello Obin. Me pacho Obin wona ma pick you me pacho kasa no nti wadru so. Yeah, Obin, my intel, Obin. Hello, Obin, what's your name? Okay, Obin, won't to me, Obin, won't to me, Candia. Obin's own to me, Candia. Maminfa, Ujam, Bema, Ujam to us, mammy.
Aha, Piao, Bema Banano, Bema Bal could do for Mamintia. Yuga Alan Kwajo Clement, the 2024 President Yoba, I will be Bo Mafia or Peso or Yenia Matrokana, MVP Hobon. So I just here. So I know here, Kosu gay, at Zama. Obo, so Ulma Foods that one to Gassi, no more powerful Ulma Foods that Family Bema Kuranato. And yes, I'm for that you are the above mine, and yes, you can so cotton as what is so company. Ni 4 years ya kaya wodi kakra kwa mala abai mo me ne matoka e me say ye highlight o die dibito the 8 years ye be after ni yeso ye de beba this all years necessary ne ba so ni do nyame eka makuyam to say ne kan be sibisi o mai mu anom okomo ma fo santo so ne na teach do ko me say sansem no you say me twin di look and call me to azan medidi ade.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Ojambo am all the way from Obuasi. Hey, Yafimu Ojam. Yafimu pa. ya femo pa okay mami for olumai na ma for Worcester for na me so mo frɛ line back so no Worcester for nyina frɛ wa ha okay anya hwe ya Worcester for no frɛ na ya na me pese ya separate ya me ba cho hwan ni olumai ya ko Rama yanko wi ano olumai so ato aso menya problem kakra with the Bluetooth no nti mo kasa through the mic yanko
yo na me bo abasuna ni chia na me ma wa chia pa se yake again coming lesson na and our Ghana ha ya ba be see on office after na be sing there Ghana from 25 Bia Canada Christian Council chief Aramani
Rama kasa yetio nti me ba cho mo amugina so mo ye din
Ghana for my team Ghana for my team for Ghana for this Christian Council ayemfo akuku dam to grefa bi kata bi so ai ofo yo nimbe nkofo before amuti Ghana amu ye yes civilians yam kwani ya nuda samwemu anapa wiya ya nuda samwemu ofo kaje we ya tia nyankopon so achiwa de nyankopon kirisa jewe pebe nyankopon po bema da fa enna gro oba na tebise do bema ukofo yanku bema to ya kufuka basu kofa ulu sapa wo yanku ba se na dia de na obi ya de de Ghana for pay for another Akufo-Addo want to happy now particular Nigeria car no enna bomu na yesre that aka ne sama ti to ma ko $200 million na ya da diamond to so bia yo ma yom ko ma mun kasa ni bia mun piem be kasa nya sa pa ja di sa ta get be ta get to mo e ba ye be ka ko tumpe an ko for ye be pomo ma su Ghana nya tuma nya ya su de o for ya ku ka
Nyamin Council Raman all the way from Ghana ya da say Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo su na we mamin fa Olumai adru so Worcester for me no so mo so mepeke mo Olumai ma yentio
yo po me da celebrate ni akwanya odi amayo ma mentia Africa be tro kasa na obi atini mo yeah
the family
yes I the Olumai kan me pacho line na me use no because of call volume ninti me try say merge course no said you be ngina so nche enti uba so a na obi kasa na oidin because so kasa be ba me pamache wa and this will be mute to phone Olumai to asuma me
yo the mamintia NDC party chama ya o e chama ko do ago ene NDC penyo form wo person ane so nyina mamintia Mr. Dan Otu the dia Mr. Dan obi aminu to o tie program mamintia ne na awia Opo yeah. Now over Niama Air Ghana is bound to happen, no. At long last, Air Ghana ha ya dreamwa enye. The best opinion leaders. Your Ghana na Mahama ya na say Wobwa asofo bi do amako Israel. Akwa bomb fire. Ghana for the na temo if you suffer na the crowd bogu so bompe because na Muhammad tra there was Ghana ha and then another dan kwa Akufo-Addo betra ko so as a president we bubu bungalows ba kuma ko be 21 yes siama judges agu regional first education officer agu so about the national cathedral funny papa 5000 na so about the see asori da ma nyankopon a abia kwa akosumu a ukro ya hu sa asafige e wa o ma mu obi a hu si asori da
but Olumai point of correction Nanado accept gay in fact my body audio bi wa 2018 or can say onyin tumbat
opo Nanado say is bound to happen Nanado yes specifically in car say gain wa gentleman na onyin tum ye wo Ghana hana Mahama the first atamos ebie na no car say wono gain there because that time my friend say UK
UK Prime Minister
David Cameron
UK Prime Minister
Ghana for say you just one my alone Oh my Musama, I have some now country and say, you hear over
On funny sick.
Nobody or Monfa. Mahama Kojina UN. Then you could now country UN. Anybody for showing that. Nimamu dear Ghana dear. And you try to your quarter and so. The land of the work for the now, Aquania, no guarantee table, either business and national. And some more kinds is bound to happen. Was it the Ghana phone allow this hour? We all find this over come one. No matter BB, and yet, Yabana, abandoning the office and say, and they're happy. And then you see us not Ghana, your national security minister, your minister in charge of national security, your minister of interior, your defense minister. Somebody now on Ghana, yes, you never be gay for office. And on Ghana, will be what to be done. And the one just about Gabby Asar was in that book, and JC Anna.
Yeah.
What about Gabby Asar was in that book, and young Wafa, and in another number of one JC. So, you're right. It's about be a young focus on law than say the best act away. Law, Namoka. The Bible near Koran, you actually say. Any double standard.
Yeah, CP Olmai. Yeah, that's it. Maximilian.
Napo.
Medini Opo. Maximilian over. Yeah, that's it. Over
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Yeah, check Canada for you now.
Yeah, just
yeah, my into Minia.
Me social worker Canada. Now. Mechanic here. I think the partner now of what on in West
yeah, me guess
contradicting him. Guess no in certain ways. Now the truth of the whole thing is you're talking about human rights.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about human rights. Human rights is a constitution. So human rights can be changed at any time. So the constitution everything you change, you know. It will bound to be happening, Meaning that our constitution can be changed. And how do constitution change? Through referendum.
Yeah.
Remember someone make say the fact that my culture and my norm doesn't support it, social worker, I am respecting the rights of the country. And what is the right of the country? That is the constitution of the country.
Of the country, yeah.
It's me social worker individually means supporting them.
Yeah.
It's the can say the Western culture, the Western country, almost respected the constitution of Africa. Until say the majority of Ghanaians through referendum, that is the change of constitution.
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait. Your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
People are almost LGBT, Ghana, endorse with changing your brand. As it stand now, we have to respect our constitution. And so, you gay, Ghana, and Remuno,
that's
what the constitution is against.
Yeah.
And she said, you guess, Nakasa, or Yam Robber, and Tibiano. Your problem with Africa is that we don't enforce our laws. The Anakanano. If you are part of it, you have to be jailed not for less than 5 years.
Yeah.
And see, your constitution, Africa problem is maybe you will be, and so you enforce it. And the idea the authority office for Ghana and those people have to be arrested.
Yeah.
Because infringement on the right of the constitution of the land. It's not individual, it's not culture, it's not religion. Yeah. Until say Ghana man by a referendum, as it stand now, what say country be respecting Kurubia Amra. It's in the bar, no, my respecting land is a meeting worry be.
Okay. Thank you very much, Maximilian. I thought I got the name right. Yeah. My entire tone. I really love your contribution. Yeah, check Canada for you now. Okay. Maximilian, dear no, young cock Ghana na yemfa obeying my intio. Obey me, Joshua Pombo Code. Oh, Yamini, I didn't hear my intio.
Upamancia, Opanality,
men kan to remind say umiana no na asem we ya aba no enye about politics we ni say ye dey party politics no kwende da ho na waka sa ayi lesbianism and gayism no me ya mamrim no ya njintum and I yes my yes on the gun house no some dear one ya oji sa de no tu enti abaya de pa se ma na ni new kwam da man panyin oba paso a oba tena Ghana ha enti Akufo-Addo ka say it bound to happen eno nya on ne mere so anka ya people go nka ya nchas man nye sa de no enti obi ani ho no Ghana ha ya e na bin say ono no obe so sa ni man so na opo ga ndi ya na mo ya mai kama be na hoi na be mapa nipa wo sebe nyankopon abode ade na tutin na wona ho a wo se bibi abopo sebe no ho sori a okwo ne yonko ba ho a onfa nko se ne to na wo a wo ye be ma na me abo no di ade na ma a wo tin dire ma ho ke ho sori a we ndo ko se mia to we nya sa ba ni wo nya sa bi ani and me ni se panyi de oga na ha oba so sa de no so ni be kan se human right no mo exercise and no de ye na get to the human right but mra so wa en famra na nyaduma kadi an ya mra na kafa sa de no ho en famra na nyaduma onto that in the human right in the say wo and dey na yin wo ayi o ma ka say onim say that human right no but ye kama ya mra no so ma ho kwane ya ma mra ho kwane o ti ase so ko ayi fe say other countries here human right no wo but what you go say some fu we say be other countries here wo ko e tumutum yen sem ni ko ani ni say ya so Ghana apo en say me nya na o comment this here we no omo yes ade na omo kwesi office wo Ghana ha no ye nche omu nyina na Ghana na ye mra na ka no ye fo omo pass amra kwa no so
okay yes you da CP enu abema obimba obin okay when na the number yeah Benjamin to asuma me Benjamin
Mpocho temenka
ya tunka benu frefre hen
frefre Worcester haya
okay my intiminu
Opo me pese mi visa question kakrebi.
Me pacho yetio.
Anye bia se me kase fa on sakoshe toilet bo ma do nta be kwa akoshe.
Pacho da bi da.
Nipa no wo so wo ye ge se sia okuro bia we mu kura wo kase on fa ni sankoshe toilet bo ma o ban koshe. Sa ni pa krona bi san kakire ne se on fa ni be man ko twi toilet bo la no. Abi sa ke so be ya na. Abiana esi ewo nipa daseni mu a wo ye sa no enye kwawo eye honhon fi ana bonsam prese ye ma honhon fi eni nkunim ukogogo na uhwe ugogo sankrofo no yare a wo mo yare a 99% of them yare a wo mo yare no elunti ye tesika to wo se so wo mo yare nso no wo mo hospital a ye hwe wo na nye bia sa de no ni ho a tesika na ye de hwe wo mo wo hospital no ubaya no bi sebi ne be ma no nyina apro sebi ubaya obi na se o she diapers abanti kama no she diapers na sebi ne to ahode ese fetimi mia na otiri 95 no entimi mia biom esa se ho ama nyina atete na maybe so won't mfa wa obema enkuti toilet bowl anoa sabi fa kwa jana etuli ba no e ho na de obema kwose na we ya enka e ba no wankasa enya otan na abranti ya be gina wonu wo on the or the SNF no law wo ye law no wie na uwu a wo beti ase se bisa kefuo amani a wo mu hunu mesia obi a sebe o tire konya so no ni that person a wo hye no ajana efri mu ama efin eyimu epie won ne panta o hye mu aye ka we ya na ye won krofo a wo mu soso sabe wo enye religion kwa wo ye nananu mu a ye fi wo mu wo Ghana ye nananu mu a wo mu fi ase kura no wo mu hunu se emua wo mu ni nyansa kura no wo mu nye sa enti nipa da se ni se eye sa onyame bo nipa no obo obia owoto a odi gyanan nanso sorry obema odi abato wanim ana wo yo ba nso a odi tokoro to wanim sabe wakasa yekoda yemfa yeto ni yento ene ehia Osi yemfa yenim ni yenim bema ni bema sia sabe wo mo bema no yakọ obi hu
Gabby o
enti bede me kase saade no egu omai pa ene omai a me no nyina yetimu wo se na omai no eye ekoyi ana se ko ne boni mu
ze de nkoye kra
oh eso so boni so near the law Abrante o te ho na say law
near the right
ebe obawo na wo na obanyia no nam la kwa so no obi dada no na ode ne be ma kwese ne to a obesi na ne to atete a e aka se nipa na to obesi u no medase
Yensu adase okay Benjamin free Worcester my uncle Ghana Wesley Westlands where they answer Wesley go and I'm a boy na yemfa Sammy my into
Obo sisi amfo de me no kasa me kasa fi kumati ma be pio se kromotum fo asa se kaso a e wona wi a me kasa fi ya da radiasi na me mamomoni adwuma pa mo yem se ya fe mo pa yete mo kache ya da radiasi se ne de yete mo ka obo ma me ko ma asem so se me nanu be prayer be kasa asa amambo yesem a ye mai konkro Ghana sa de we pese bi pie wa ha obo na me nu mi ne ya adwen se Ghana pa me nu mi nu po ye wo ye mfiti en kwala mu ye nyini bai sa sem we na ye ntibi we ye ma we mu because I am mambo ya sema Sodom and Gomorrah e bi si ma Onyankopon exercise sa kuro no nti o man bia o entertain sa de we no Onyankopon say wo man no I'll be very much disappointed say o man panyin na mpem for tenase e ma sa de we pa ye say because of Ghana youth we are going to stand against it because there were three major religion in Ghana. There were Christian religion, Islamic religion, and traditional religion. And none of these religions are entertaining pagan. And the end, now, Massam, for yes, and we in our Ghana. Yes, Sarah, Mam, and you say, so what now, Yakuasa, Exercise idea of Medina in Ghana, or put the youth of Ghana, we will never take it lightly with him. And I hope who said, yeah, I promote a true Sabanama, no Sako Mutino, a Saki Kanwa, you bet me up to this watria. It is a Metizauka right. Say the right. And never must have and it is time for us to use the left. Because right, you know, and must have by Ghana and you base left. Right, piano.
Okay, but the point is that Ghana Constitution doesn't even allow it. So I wonder why.
Allow this. And conform yes, idea was spent over. We had ambassadors, granting
that is malicious.
Occasion.
Yeah.
And the woman, no. Yeah. And to the youth of Ghana, we are going to write against this decision. On Mampeni, and I mean, social media, as you say, the parliament or MPP parliamentarians, you know, are even speaking against it. Our mama is on the I urge them to, as quickly as possible, they should rise up against this because we are not going to entertain this. And more sabi, Obano Obanshia, Unyankopon Nimgen and Yansemuno, also Obani Bemashia, and a Babuama reproduction. I Juma. The other Naukaka Obama, no Obama Gusia, no Obano Bagusia. We are not going to entertain this. Never would this happen in Ghana.
Okay, yeah, that's CP Sammy so Akopio Sekrum. Never would this happen in Ghana. Unity Radio 1039. I'm a for Kwajopoku. Hey, Abranti, Kwajopoku upon design. Hello,
Kwajopoku. The other room, I have Yatrashi, Nancy Yachimonka, Achipa. Obadi access or was about Unity Radio, Ama Yeti, and Sama Air Koso. Okay, my memory cannot be ready to send the millions of Mecano. Any car or Chico, as they always out. Which is to anyone as a woman, Diana, a CA, Diana, or chairs to other kind and Sa Ghana, or Gyamfi and Charles and Ghana help about. Now, it was yes, no comments, I'm slow. I didn't take a step was also will be said. Nana Adagwa Busha to say a Ghana for Yana to Abamano. It's what is that who said Ghana for air sorry nape I'm not a man, I'm also a little German to office in them. On some of the but you place and come with my son, Sabi, my pony will. In the days of me to name them the damn someone wanted to say, and you know, I said, or the show to Nazo could be anything, and now without going to the says that. I only see and comedy by this my pony when about my control animal. So they put in our trouble. And can I have the dog for this or by or rather so or my control gun and name them the year only 80. Now, the president, as you said, yes, I know. Yanni Busia, our American friends and HPD, a mental for 80 or for a question here, when I had sent yes and another dog for do anything for that. That vampire some way to a woman or man for my gun and them know. So I was here, I need to American president on my Busia, or I am yes to Donald Trump because one knows that anyone, Obama, next day, and say, yeah, not a woman at all. And you are also buy over the Jasuno. Or for Donald Trump, you may also Donald Trump here, by Musaman to Abanibu America, but Donald Trump by one so now you buy any chair, you win 1 year. But you are penny whenever you are so person can papa. Yes, I do with your own court as I decided you have to. And that's your panel. I can't tell we are seeing us and I'm going to I want that to be here. Okay, so now they call Yabapa Mahamasu. Yes, sir. Fourth night, I have a book and we sell it to be our own son. And you are by any panel. One was who was within two. Now, any day, Mr. Manobesi. Now, I'm with Yabe, any more.
Okay, Yada CP, in your Bema, Kwajo. Poku Mamemfa me papa obila e wo landline we so na mefa Frank me say Frank so abaline so how Unity Radio 1039 your time na yaso enche na sorry dwumade ni so ye shemo boss nyame yadma topic we na running story ochina any lawyer ni ba ko a ono so aben na me ne kasa but unfortunately time ana ye program na course no na ono so e wo lecture enti o se na de wontumi ne mu ahye en boss ochina Oni Ebekasa den I will show you so Moses Fuamani, one of the leading members of the fight against gayism in Ghana. Mami Semenya Bacho wana o me line we see.
Opomia to first interview.
Daddy me bacho pombo ko there.
Yami Adam.
Bacho me ntiwe.
Okay. Mami fa gay for there no. When we say number one, omo finance, omo push shade way no. Omo ye gay so omo nimbio. Omo nkasa omo ye gay. Into who agenda no and they have a lot of money. Until at the end of this Ghana say I know say they have pumped a lot of money. And enipa ehia no so member biblia omo ye gay just because omo use omo no omo a lot of money that they can't resist. Until they are actually destroying our society. And number two, when we say there are national laws.
Yeah.
And no obi ntimi muso. Ushe nano omo perseverance omo de call mercy.
Yeah.
Natural laws na no and omo uswa no omo timi de call mercy. They didn't invent anything any other until like the laws of gravity. Nobody can change it. And you who say Kruma said, who could be now Pentama, the tendency to overspeed and say, will be our rights and go back home. The tendency is there, but and I'm saying so police until you don't do it.
Yeah.
And to say, Obi that tendency when you say on your pemema, it is not right. So, until Yentimin can say, and I'm saying, our tendency in the wood munintino, yet they won't until a man of crime money here, and until the name be some manicho, I'm robbery near the end.
Yeah.
But they say, a bit of will be back on there or peponco.
As I said, Friday, I say, no crab, yes, and also can be Munemwada, one near Dinane and Krama, Omukunin and Krama.
You see, a slippery slope. Baby, I be doing more. Now let me come to Africa. What we said before, you have mobile power, and say I'm sure your identity. Not yet the summer bro. After the day, now as you Timmy in my own, you do much. Your man be your papa. because don't say yeah tuntum maybe I wouldn't be away tuntum.
Yeah.
There's no way I'll bet me a fra China for America ha omu no mafra. If the woman free Poland ni Italy will be able to have with me from but the idea in Timfra we are different. I want to say she say security. Me, I see it as very insulting. The Joe Biden can now repeat it.
Yeah.
Well, 1 year they went to me here more 8. Say we are so stupid and dumb. And you know, you hear ska. It won't be to me therefore summer. In fact, say ye nipa or be to me a shirt or mine sika ye. No man kasa aye near my rebel mana. I do a beba. Because senior ye see ye the economy now I say they this guy share. Then the only thing is will be discussed. No plan side we have. Maminka election who has some kakra. Oh, say something will me take comment to say cause na a share my revopa because one will say you could jibusia 100 million at the betwaba. Then you assign at the millions of cities as a coach manson. It doesn't make sense to me. So I say we are that way. Say the mommy could be crukra or best settle within 1 week. Mimi could be crew or best settle within 1 week. Because I'm not that of. Oh, me, the amateur see the only point. Now, this case must not be seen as NDC and ABA MPPO. And your future. Say, you're leaders. So now, as I'm not a or more canon, say, Nipana will declare Bano, what is 6 figures and Abba, into which is which. Or when they say, is your friend says Supreme Court, a cassette, Modi Adena Babat, yet the Mra. Yantini Umami Lukwan, and Yamrao. Fadeni Nabra, because Mammy is Pianico. It is the same with the Cocoa Board, CEO, this Odin Cocota. There are some now over country. Or that's a Mimigina, a Yuma, Diana Beno. And Tinipa, ye tell Mukayamo Majumayano. Meaning who's our law, no, when we say, whoever alleges must prove, no, that is nonsense. So, law, you better say society, no. As some way, a train, you demand or mind we couldn't be crowded the way. So, and when I say, Nipan or so until once, the Yaman wow, the Aban crowd is so confusing. To say, one a bit organ of waiting at Clement say, Akufo-Addo we need by this percentage. Nobody. I want to send for say, MPP for NDC for them, no. 1 year, case in ya. Meaning,
okay.
Because the electoral commissioner Nankasano figures or the Aban who say,
but Papa only needs to say, also a winning election. So also a winning election, and so you must have a number and a figure out the winning year. And just a Bassa Obejina court to Ananka who would figure number. Now that will propel the court to ask the electoral commission and as a opponent, for further evidence and as a contradict what your petition and the by Bassa say who train for evidence from Yisi wha unze na say court now buy and who cross when sees your home.
Okay, and this for me send me to case na so. Oh, who say who court wait me abo asum who be can say maybe but who could do court who pay near e be make sense and how they are called so and what they are saying is say when am I fast to declare elections and your constitutional. That is what they are saying and they feel that is their best case because numbers don't now mammy ho it is all the numbers no also didn't get back on the electoral commissioner no court okay who they are do by one now calculate if I'm mammy there na
say our precedence our pink sheet record or anti pink sheet so I'm say I'll be any polling station anti why can they use the pink sheet to I want to problem kakra
but I will say pink sheets no constituencies
yeah
but if they do some room where start from 13 now as I said electoral commissioner no quality all the results from the regions no and no NDC for need they didn't get it One coin and a mammy could declare, and no one be. And the chair, Pastor White was a one. I say that is not the Form 13. Intermediate, certain way, sir, me shiny pa, me give it, mammy testify one testify. MPP for Lucian case.
Okay.
Because I said, sir, name about child. Child, you know, the question answer. Or one state you, sir, I didn't know any petitioner. Figure 6. It's a 100 check. Because I'm part in a way and a young constitutional. That's what I think.
Okay. Papa, your last 2 callers were so.
Mammy, but me feel, sir, Africa, we can say, just lawyers in this article. I sent the Supreme Court to Nankasa. I can say, okay, Uncle Fanny Money in Amra, I found a fan in transit.
Papa, Tessa, Osha, Supreme Court, the owns Osha, Tessa Krum had the Donald Trump, Ekas on Tenawasa, or Courty. Amukwani above for the 6 year only evidence. Unsa sawa wo kono so sawa prepare no one present a very strong case. It leaves the judges in another way because unsa enkro ne yebebo. Enti as I say uba wom say you might have a genuine case, but when to me am prepare ye na wa ma better na judges no so to me abo ho na me menti ase kakra no.
Are the judges seeking the truth?
To seek the truth, you know, the case.
They should be asking questions.
Baba, to seek the truth, you know, sir, if he any be argument, you know, but say being to me in for argument, ma, a better na judge is not to me as a ten, he said, the a can no crown and yano cre.
I said, it's on Casa. It's on Casa. No way, no, and yes, sir, my both cook will form a big chat over you. And the destiny of the nation. Yeah. And yet, when you're ordinary civil case.
Okay. Papa Yanto so Chinawadaruma. Yeah, Brenninti. Thank you very much. Yeah, Papa so far Santibio. And so at the end, Mamma Kogan and I'm Thomas Nana Boache. Na fi Memfa Frank and so Thomas, yet you.
Opo mame mama baso na fene afre mo ya twen mo achepa yi na opo meeting kan ahyatie ewo eye Supreme Court NDC ni Supreme Court on sensem opo na manucho kan sembi se anka wo se EC chairperson no eba betina eye witness box
no testify
no testify na ema obia hu se say because anya sakura and also betumi akwa against the MPP for. So witness NDC for penny there so omo ho na wo because ye koto abani wi no every Ghanaian witness our results e buy no nti nyama me no na ebe witness am asan about say ni each and every Ghanaian because that very day na maame no ebe announce ye no bigiri say na Ghanaian TV who mamino. It will be an figures mamino ediba betuga. It's in your fena mamino say it won't now say I figures na mamino ediba betuga no and yes it won't now walk say na never say it means say who say here the mamino chin mamino say metzna a witness box in Namonto because results no but they better oko easy website daho babia ubenya hwe resource family de buy it me did say one corner there ne kwan so no po your sister o we of phone star no wa one star any 2012 no no bia nim say we be so eba bisi na e bi so into post the we of phone star no wa one star then no mosquito be gina can mo bia to say any idiot can go to court. And then on this date, 2020-2021, that idiot is also going to court. It's a one the reason it is said the penny for the American, Omu Kasa, Toda, Omunya Botre, Toda, Omun Sendi, Omukaba Montana, Yana Noshi. Because, and now some of the Kano 9 years ago, no, a fair penny Ababe against you are. If you are not a penny for Omu Kasa. There are times almost seminary almost susu eman semnya ashkaka no pu gay sense
1 minute
1 minute per Opo. Matisse, Minianum be free, Bema, the Eden, or Uncle Bema, Kodan, Okra, Ujan, and I for one other. Oposa, Nima, we know, and your physical, said you know, spiritual. Because Obikura here, yet to make us a Koda that come 3 days near Kataso, or Kodam. It is Obisa Koyeseya, almost the Omunia free, entered almost with the children. But they also say, Oman Penindin and Abbey from Sassadi and also Sosuma Sadi and Mammy Age my woman. Because Oman Penin and now the Danko Akufa-Addo just had any two say to you poor and then make an academy, Nume say because to go to my Oman Penin and Ad. Opo Madam
Yes, you Darcy, Thomas Nana Boachi, all the way from Kumasi, Ghana. Nana Jemai will WORCESTER my into.
National Nebo Obaso and the money to Majuma Farm Mobile. I know she like you come and try. I'm a brother gonna be here now. Now I can't say it here. Doesn't make a car if gaining lesbianism in Ghana. And on Akufo-Addo, I say Ghana for they keep that respect they have for him there. He shouldn't make any mistakes or register gay and lesbianism not to. I know say we are not supposed to hit them or something, but say a constitution it doesn't support gay and lesbianism. No. I don't even think Akufo-Addo will even try to accept that gay and lesbianism in Ghana. But national Mienka NKBC say he may be a man for be a gay and that's why a lesbian. And also say I will say you can't and I say you I will say you chum bear. I say so you're soft now I say what's the fun with beer? Also trim it down. You can't say you as a open you are not helping. So passing it on exercise free gaining lesbian no one. And you can say no, there should be a way to go about it and that they make a much myself. I will say a big Asabe and yeah but set a good for the budget to the national. And if I didn't deserve by just in Ghana for the one come out and show you. Because pressure about a good father, so I don't think someone will be imagine to say or try. I just national never come about so we should have been man coming when Thursday, but Thursday I couldn't say would be she will step more from you guys because you've done great job today. Congratulations.
Yada CP Frank Ajimai Mamin Peke another WORCESTER call and Bachonu ya your time no crap ho yemfa ochene me adman upon 9 sharp onyame de chen ya sign mu be share yaba na yaba by the grace of God any asofo kukudam biti se sofo asante bio mo ne sofo fori mo ne sofo owusu bembel mo ne Reverend Father Inokusi Chiramatini sofo Jamramone Pentecost of Kubiana. Omunina Empire Bota, Chine de Yameba Hoden, ne Nimdia near Kukudru, near Baba Edia say, but I am last call, Mamintio. Hello? Hello? Mbacho Hwanye? Where? Frank? Mbacho Maintio?
Yeah, make election on the be making Kabaka sign and or can be election Supreme Court.
I'm a bacho my radio no call from Sumami. May try come Fantini.
Oh, I'm doing
aye.
No, look at it. No commission crowd what the camera now about me is just some.
Yeah.
But I just say yes, they say I some would work. Yeah, I hear no. The other man coming would work.
Court.
Coming a different from.
I fear dear. Okay.
Here way. Don't say Trump. Supreme Court way. That's what Apaak here.
On one necessary Mukugu ho yeah.
But what else I'm not queer and won't say. I come no.
Enina so.
What are some court? What would they call one of the evidence to call? Yeah, that's what maybe me came man. Evidence to call. I mean, can't you say I don't know kind of what? Oh, man, join me and some of the name of evidence. Of course, they are one year court in some to say, be a W, yeah, can't move you. When you say, Epa, as some will be outside, no two KB. But one walk law school, what them run would do what they are. And the year we have done and two, but we say more also the evidence would go. evidence because oh if you maybe enter high ground video bebre wo home so big Kenya some otumo dey clip no do no wa abo una we kina
yeah
so evidence afoko na yehu next one dey asam no nso no
okay
yes no so no so the master dey am say abia we Ghana so many years back no empire we kan na China
as I'm sorry yeah
na some na elko no yan hwe ne even Akufo-Addo am fan makra na in future president bi obaba no e dia na wakaja atu no if you think school was starting, like what is that? The religion idea was starting before now because you know your man because some kind of from work of
yeah.
Or to the woman on pet, but people is still pushing. Connecting can get them out,
yeah.
If you think to me, school is thinking, yeah, because I very good school, and I just say, yes, young things and 9 in our 1 year. Into 2 months on 2 years, and some former one, you both said the idea war ye, and yet.
Yes, yeah, that also free Worcester. Also didn't this Frank home.
Yes.
Udini Umfantini me the Paya, my entire tone can I? Okay, thank you very much. Unity Radio 1039. Yent me fa call BABU. Unfortunately, my main couple of the messages now Manuchu summon up my because your appointment as if you're fulfilling. Thomas Nanabuachi to Tina, I say, by the times you have listened to it and know what exactly is going on in your country. Okay, I'm so no on it, Tina. I know business. Which team in Europe do you support? Samuel Poko Gyamfi, say, my brother, I'll say it's good to hear from the Great Unity Radio team again. And Beatrice Hansen, BC, good morning, guys. Time out the message. Anopa. It's amazing. We've really missed you guys. And the best radio station, Unity Radio. Frances, I say, Nucho on the mic. Nucho on the mic. Untouchable. Tina, me and I'm the untouchable. Na kan wamo. Tina, Makusi say, Thomas Nanabachi. Guess, okay. I know you're no more chat the side of the show. Me papa Osofo Santibio, New Creation Baptist Church. Sofo say welcome back. Anopa Bosuo, Manucho, welcome. We really missed you guys. Onyamia domine mumpai bo papa yaba. Thomas Nanabachi say Chelsea no catch ama say ama support Chelsea. Max Billion not bar for Max B say my case is simple. If Western country can allow Africans to set polygamy office in their countries, they should also respect African culture and norms and constitution. Steven Sabekwe, hello FM, head of sports. Your friend of Starboy. Starboy say, I'm tuning in, Big Opo. LGBT is devilish and we don't need it in Ghana. Keep sojourn on, bro. Max Billion RDB by Max Billion say, right is measured by human. Western country must respect Africans' right. That is the constitution. Opo, tell your guy we are talking about country, the country's constitution, referring to something can just say constitution. So far, Antibiotic can armed robbers form an association and a Peter Akpainting. I say, bro, thanks for your wonderful program. Peter Pentensi show no yene de too much. Max Billion say you can be arrested if you say you are gay in Ghana. The problem is we just don't enforce the laws. Yes. Also for Santibio say why join an armed robber if you never intend to rob? Not just say Louisa, question Gyamfi the message. You say LGBT should not be tolerated if the constitution says so, period. Louisa said tolerated, not just a hobbies. Again, equal right is not extra right. Louisa Siaman so the no. Question Gyamfi say yes, it's plain and simple. The laws of the land, the constitution, must be followed wherever you are, just like Brother Max is saying. Frank Ajman said the lines are hot. I can't even get through. Great show by all standards. Okay, couple of messages. Messages about 59. Okay, a couple Hannah Manucho and Salmon Apney, sorry. Yeah, Mammy Agnes Bafu Opo, good morning. We thank God Anopa Bosuo is back. Manucho, you are welcome. We miss you dearly. Anochi Krum say Unity Radio Akwaba Frank Ajman. Great to see you back on air. Louisa, I'm set tolerator honey dear Makai. Tina say I don't have energy for politics, so hey Ghana and also at the buy or say Mrs. Opo National stop spying. Okay now MZ Magi binana Sammy appear Yanam so boy MLS no say greetings to you my boss Opo National Sammy Mejo so Opo and Sanso UK me ankasa makwada me titi no radio industry mo abin ye pa say UK or say national and also Eddie no Thomas Nana bo ache se me hwem wo Kumase ye wo krum yes ye wo krum ebi o ha ncha intwa bi frame Royal Baby yan kind message ye o me fai o se opona otope ya da se Beatrice Sansen bi ya feel I'm said the akano greetings Frances na time na sound no tiko quick no and on my hu ye walanyo message no man kan ono me be ko akwatia walanyo say who born dog and have that audacity to establish a whole complex and who born dog and have that audacity to establish a whole complex as an office in Kwame Nkrumah and Kwabenyana ne Kwame Nkrumah means Kwame Nkrumah bi about there. Oh, okay. In Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana. Oh, that is what you are referring to. This is the result. If our African leaders will continue begging for almost everything from the Western world, we will always be forced to accept anything contrary to our culture. May God see us through. Ghana beyond age. I think that was the theme of Nanado's last 4 years governance. But Yemoja Kwabina Amale. I say God is love. God is. Oh, come on. No. Message be her intimate kind. Agnes Asare, Miami Niaba Bakupa Mindin Huagro, or Bage. I say good job, keep it up, Agnes Asare. I salute you, sweetheart. Oh, you're tough, what I say. Abuja, I had a day, Jumadian in ABC. Manucho, just in about 30 seconds, summing up near your time.
30 seconds, but I think I'm happy with the quality, of course. And the last two ones,
I
appreciate them.
I'm one the first day crowd. Yes, of course,
exactly.
Massive. Yeah, just I'm for official.
Exactly, and the issues are pertinent. I mean, and I like the last two calls. You see, I see I share it dispassionately. When people call and they make some inferences, for me, it takes it off. By your opinion, what do I come kana? You see, intellectually we should have a debate, a discourse. I mean, seriously, but I understand them to their standpoint. They don't want to. You see, and. Maximilian, I wanted to go to say I contradict. You see, I didn't say that it's not in the rule and constitution, blah blah blah. Maybe they didn't listen. And by constitution, I said, then maim them, and I said, no, but to show that is constitution.
On the point,
take them to court.
On the point,
arrest them, take them to court.
They all can say, all Chinese say, no, also more right.
I didn't say that. I said they should fight for advocacy so that they will have their right. As it stands now, there, it's against the law. Personality, no okay. And say I'm a gay. Constitution say branch jail in 3 years. That is the law. By constitution, yes. So because you're a gay, what he's saying, I know that it's not even true. You have to catch the person in the act. You have to provide evidence.
No, you can't say sir. Internal car say, I'm Robert.
Akwano ko Ghana sisi ano Ghana ni no say or ye gay no and they say no our constitution bra George Ghana say akwano so sisi it doesn't read the constitution we call Wikipedia
no say so or yeah Jumama UK
but he's in Ghana he's a gay
visitor maybe kura be hu no paper kura in Ghana ni or yeah Jumama Euro News or he or Ghana no Jumama
Ghana passport no Ghana no so a gay there
it doesn't make
foreign no listen it doesn't that's not the position of the law on natural canal knowledge your child say who penetrate obi you see and there's this one
so far Santibio say
let me finish
so far Santibio say no question and say why join an armed robbery group if you
I wanted to address that. The point is that so him say we can repeal bia so him say we can repeal bia a criminal but we no be have consensual sex it's okay so him say that is the same applies to this so me a gay na me ko no be ko repeal obia a criminal but consensual so no I wanted to raise that point.
A different thing.
No, I'm trying to tell you that consent is important. I'm robbery we ko rob obi na so no kran court na dia you know some people we ko rob wo fast be rob wo fast be rob na ko report ya yen jeli no so you know it is there. One fast, but when you go and report him at the police station or arrest him. So when you give the analogy, consensual. 2 seconds. Consensual, no, it's not a crime. I'm robbers. Don't.
And you may say, after I give a baby, you need to.
They say me come here because we become more baby. You better me time because time then so me. But we are open for divergent views.
I had the museum the other can say Mamo Nyami Adma Mochana no 9 o'clock. Yes, I know be another edition of your most listened to morning show in the diaspora. Unity Reduce Anopa Bosuo. Mo frey mo amode messages ahodo ba ye boy abaso amwafie yenso afemo ya de mo asipi
be wi kwa anochi krom
eno na me beka
drive show be entertainment
and kwaku shoes we be a big branch anochi krom annex na eho nene Chelsea ni Atletico Madrid no ye nyina ye kwa akohwe no nti so wunimu a ye invite obi a sebra ho na ebra be chile na bibia nkonkan anochi krom eho nene bibia ekoso kwaku shoes mamemfa address ne ma mo amuni address no na ye nyina yintumi nhia ho ne na yintumi enkoba like I said ba na wasiesi ho na bibia nso na otimi asiesi ho na wash your mask na oba wamfa yare ankofie na onso wamfa amre obi ntie no me ba jo address ni ye 2 Coast Square Worcester Coast near COES a ni anochi krom the new restaurant no, but old one is still working but we even bigger and a bigger upgrade on 687 Millbury Street, a higher spacious big chaseobe Phillips ampa Ghanaian community na Worcester enso ye koyenim na was the same plaza with Commerce Bank across the scrub a dab car wash na ewo park ave no so no nti eho nene ye nyina ede ani e kire awie until so beti enka enwumre wo Unity Drive so no de mini Manucho Maganda Gaucho Margarita La Molina Magandi yakramo adomdumi a ye sign mu behia ochina mo amutie ye mo amufre ye mo amutie na mo ntumi amfre mo amutumi hwe ye nyina ye ni aso nyame nhira mu nyina. We thank you for your time. Agnes Asare once again ma feel pa medasi no message nyame nhira o and Frank and everybody that was on the show, those who listened to us and couldn't call and those who did call ye damu nyina mo ase adomdumi ye a ochina ye sign mu behia anopa 9 ka kire wo nua say Unity Radio Anopa Bosuo asan aba but mame fa wento mu anim say ebi mo ha mu tie a won say oh ye tra ha na netiko ye say I know de ye ntumi nya ho hwede wo betumi aye ni say ya ye app a uko Play Store a ewo ho nti uko Google Play Store na wa search for Unity Radio Worcester no download do app no it's an easy way a wo ye deliver na wo drive na say tiko a wo betumi ato aso tie any of our shows mo amu use Apple no by Wednesday hopefully na eno so aye ready wo Apple Store mo betumi a download na baby a wonam bia nso watumi etien. Either than that oko YouTube a me pacho follow yen wo YouTube oko YouTube no subscribe Unity TV Worcester page no ye ba live a wo fia betumi ahwe no wo smart TV ne so as you are watching TV na wa relax do ha wo so wadwenkyira now the ababebo Unity Radio on Facebook on say Unity Radio follow yen na ye ba live a watumi enya aben na bo ama notification now so to me any adwendwene Ghana ho aha na anochi krom big Olubiti and barbering hair salon Dan Auto Repairs Rich Way Auto School and Rough Roofing Adaruma yedi dwumadie no AC adomdom ya ochina nopa yesan ni mu behia na ye de foforo de abremo. Until then enjoy the rest of your day. We are humbled that you were part with us for the last 3.5 hours.
Radio, the voice of the people. Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Empanifo kan ya wo mo sa aboa